What is up, everybody? In today's video, we're going to be beating Elden Ring and all 207 of its bosses while only using crossbows and ballistas. This run will also be region locked. This means that we have to kill every single boss in a region before we can progress to the next one. So we need to kill all 32 Limgrave bosses before moving on to Liurnia, and all 25 bosses in Liurnia before moving on to Altus, and so on. Most crossbows are pretty bad, but a few of them are awesome. Oh, that was exactly what I was hoping for, dude. For some reason, crossbows and ballistas don't scale with any stats, so scaling up their damage output is hard to do. It means that they need to have something special that makes them viable to use, such as the triple shot on the pulley crossbow or the homing bolt on Rabat's cannon. How close can we get him, dude? Look at this, dude. Look at this. We also discovered some pretty weird things about Elden Ring on this run. What happened there? What's happening? Something weird happens. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss some crazy challenge runs that I have coming up next. Okay, who should we start out with? Let's just go Vagabond, I guess. All right, what is this name? David Bowie was the bow name, I'm pretty sure. Lista Ian. Sure, dude. Why not? Lista Ian. I don't know what that means. Probably just the rune, I guess. All right, dude. 207 bosses, crossbow only. Crossbow and ballista. Imagine this is secretly insane. Maybe. I like your optimism. So where do we even start here? A lot of stuff to pick up. Heavy crossbow is... like, we need a starting crossbow. The light crossbow is we can buy, which is in Weeping Peninsula, apparently. I assume the Arbalist is the best starting one, right? And then, yeah, we can get the bone bolts from here, so I guess I'll do that. Goodbye. Yeah, we'll see, dude. I don't know. Like, the bows, that is the direct comparison. Bows were pretty fucking good, dude. Yeah, it is weird that they don't scale off of anything. You know, I've been playing Bloodborne, and I was thinking what would be so sick to make them better is to make them be able to parry like the guns can in Bloodborne. It would have been so sick, dude.
I bequeath.
So, all right, we're running to Weeping, dude. Okay, so is it this guy? All right, there it is. Light crossbow. The first one. I only have 18 bolts to start. Okay. Yeah, we can get lots of status bolts in Limgrave. So, like, we can get bleed. I think statuses are going to have to be the way to do this. So we can't scale with anything. But, you know, there are buffs that we can use. Let's go get the ballista first. It does make you wonder what is the purpose of crossbows in this game? Why did they make them? Oh my god. Insane, dude. Okay, 98, biggest hit so far on the run. There it is. This thing at least looks cool as hell. Just carry that around. Okay, how do I get money? We should go to the graveyards and like, probably make the round here and visit graveyards, get some money. Go to Fort Height, get the bleed. Yeah, what we can do is get like tons of faith and use a bunch of buffs, right? Like Howl, Golden Vow, all that stuff. I mean, we can really go crazy with buffs on this run is one thing we can do. Alexander is also going to survive, at least for now. We may end up doing his quest line, though. You know, I wonder if he sees, like, bugs out there or something. Maybe I should close the window. Okay, 1 second. Okay. So this is poison bolts on this one. Also, why did they make the bolts twice as expensive as arrows? Okay, I guess I'll buy those too. Why'd they do that? Really, Rykard will go smoothly? It's going to be long, but it'll work. Slowly but surely. Okay, there's some money. Maybe, you know what? I was going to boot off Kenneth Height, which we actually can do because it's a crossbow Ash of War. Let's do it, I guess.
Servant to the true
this has kick too.
And goodness gracious. Calm yourself this instant. This is madness.
Love when enemies talk or NPCs talk while they're dead. Strength and stamina, I guess, for now. I don't really want to go upgrade the light crossbow because I'm pretty much never going to use this thing once we get... I think Arbalist... Let me check. the best Limgrave crossbow. Is that true? I mean, are all of these the same speed, though? I guess that's what we're going to have to figure out. Like, I think we just want to get the Arbalest and just roll with it. Unless it's way slower, but I can test it. Go get the range talisman. That is maybe I can't wield it. Oh, I don't have the dex. Okay, I'm stupid, dude. Whoops, I've wasted 3 bolts and I don't have the dex. This is starting off a little rough. Slightly rough. I mean, once we get that ballista upgraded, I think it'll be good at clearing mobs. Maybe the best... I just have to, like, gun it in here and try to pick this up. Let's get out of here. See if I can get 1 dex. Just 1 dex point. Should be all we need. Yeah, this will be our area clearer until we get the jar cannon later. I don't really want to go, like, using all my bolts here, though. I'm just gonna try to get to the top. Robots should work with Terra Magica, yeah. Just any magic damage. Wait. Aha! Oh, and you survived? That's okay. That was pretty good. That was not bad. Nice. There we are. That's the way you do it. You kill the knight, you come back to the camp, and everybody's gone. No need to actually kill every enemy. There it is. So now we have bleed bolts. I guess there is also fire. Like, maybe fire's better. We can go get that, too. I think fire's down at the beach. Fire bolt. Guess we could kill Patches right now. And yeah, the Blue Dancer cave is another thing we want to do pretty soon.
Well. Thought you'd just help yourself to a man's personal belongings, huh? You scheming little thief. The gods demand repentance.
It doesn't even stun him out of it? Nice attack down as well now. Yeah, he does have bolts in his head. Kind of funny. He just like presents his head to me. You know what? I will say I've seen worse Patches fights than this, believe it or not. In fact, one of the more recent runs I did, guard counter run, I had a very hard time with Patches because I didn't know when I could safely attack.
Wait, please.
Simple.
I surrender.
Yeah, pin that, dude. Look at that. How are you alive after that, dude? How are you alive still? No, he's lucky he's got that peanut brain in there, dude. Okay, anyways. Let's go back here. Oh. Dude, this guy's got the moves down. Oh, wait. Oh. Okay, wait, I have an idea. Aha! Beautiful. Worked like a charm. 2 for 2 on knocking people off with Ballista. There it is. Golden Vow. And the rare Great Shield drop. All right, mark it after 51 minutes. Oh, fuck. I hit the wrong button, dude. I mean, not the worst I've ever seen, I guess. Wasn't a headshot, though. Let me try to land a headshot. It hit him, though. And I assume, look at the recovery time on that, man. But yeah, this isn't, I've definitely seen worse than this. He's obviously improvising that, though. Anyways. Oh, boy. 25. It's okay, we're just going for the poison. Here we go. Now the bleed. There we go. See, not too bad.
Well, thou art of passing skill.
I'm kind of curious, though. Like, maybe it's better to just use normal bolts instead of the bleed ones. All right, nice. Another bleed. Let's just try some normal ones just to see. Like 45, dude. Oof. That's pretty fucking bad. I'm just gonna go for another poison. You'll be dead before you know it. Simple. No problem, dude. Honestly, like, all things considered, not too bad, considering I didn't upgrade yet. I think if I was +3, that wouldn't have felt too crazy there. Maybe I'm coping a little.
You there?
Okay, we are probably going to want to go the back way.
It's tightly.
The only problem is killing this guy might be... Like, I do want to kill him so I don't get trapped in the room.
The gates.
Can I kick him? I'm assuming I just simply do this. The patches treatment. See ya. The Arbalist is on the Ballista section, right? And I could level up, but there's really no point. So I feel like I want more ballista bolts. I don't want to waste them though. It would make these areas so easy, I think. Nice. Yeah, that went straight through him, to be fair. I feel like this is appropriate music for this. Just making a run for it. Our damage is too low for these guys, which is insane. Okay, we'll go this way first, because we just need to get something upgraded here, dude. And I think our damage is going to look a lot better. Excuse me, sir. Okay, I think this is it. There it is, Arbalist. I'm so dead. I have too much money to die. I should have killed those guys, man. Holy shit, dude. This is like straight out of an action movie. Holy shit, dude. This is gaming right here. All right, there we go. I mean, that's already a pretty significant increase in base AR. And now we're actually going to upgrade. So we can upgrade probably to +4 right now.
You're no mad lad. You're.
I also kind of want those fire arrows, though. Okay. We kill Bellbearing Hunter. We get the Beast Bone Bellbearing. Then kill the Guardian Golem. Ooh, do I have enough bolts, though? Okay, let me just stock up. Oh, dude. Yeah, naming him Usain Bolts would have been way better.
Well, you're
I can change the name. Yeah, that's a really good name, actually. I can change it. All right, well. Where's he going? Okay, I mean, that's a number. That is a number. And that was with the poison bolt. Are you still chasing me, bro? You're supposed to have stopped chasing me a long time ago. Whoops. There we go. Oh, what? Oh, come on, dude. I'm pretty sure on the bow run, I just ran back there and started blasting him, but... Probably wasn't even worth getting poison off. All right, third boss down. Yeah, the pace is picking up. That is true. We've killed 3 bosses in like 15 minutes. And we can also buy like 150 each is quite a bit, but I guess we don't need to spend money on anything else. So we can do that. I could probably get the finger seal. We could go finger seal. We're gonna use it. We're gonna use Howl later. So, and maybe the damage will be surprising. That's what I'm really hoping for. I'm hoping it's like, holy shit, this is actually good. But you know, maybe I'll have to use 10 buffs for that to happen. Yeah, we're gonna one-shot Concert with a crossbow bolt, dude. Surely, counter hit. I think there is potential that we actually get pretty strong at this point in the run, but then it'll probably drop off, right? Because we get no scaling. So the lower level we are, and the higher upgrade we are, then like we're getting a lot of... I wonder, is there anything worth picking up in here? But yeah, we get a lot of power. But then as soon as we stop upgrading, then our power does not go up, basically. You know? Ooh. That is not great. There's a counter hit, though. Well, one of the few runs where this guy actually gets a fair shot at life. A fair battle. I remember in Zero Hit League, this guy gave people so many problems. It's just no one knows this moveset, pretty much. Maybe some more people do now with Night Rain, I guess. All right, simple. We now strip, and probably I should take off this because it's pretty heavy. I mean, this is decently heavy too, actually, but bolts do 0 posture damage. That would be... I don't think it's 0, but it's pretty much none. At least it seems that way because of that fight right there. If that guy stuns, he gets, like, you get extra, like, 50% poise damage on the legs too or something. Okay, one shot now. There we go. You know what? I definitely did not need to get this particular smithing stone too.
Almost 4 months Poku.
Yeah, I probably should get the... I'm planning on using the hand ballista because, at least on the great bow run, those big bows were so good. They were so good on small enemies because it just knocks them down. And I'm thinking this will work the same way. So, I guess we'll see. We will see soon. Okay, there we go. +7. So now, I honestly feel like our damage is going to be pretty good now. All right, I guess, should we just go to Godric now? I guess, why not? Also, I guess I didn't test. Is there a speed difference between these two crossbows? Like, I don't know if it's only... Like, if there are speed differences, but... Like, this one feels pretty quick. It's about the same. Feels the same. I'm going to use an Exalted Flesh, because why not? We're going big here. Big with buffs. Whoops. Oh, yes, the input reads are going to be happening. 187. That's crazy, dude. That's with buffs, too. Whoops. What the hell was that? God, he's so bugged because of the input reads. You know what? I mean, we're getting him down here. This isn't horrible. There's the bleed. Shall we go with some poison? I probably should have done poison first. Oh, he's very weak to poison.
I am the
Simple.
Lord
No problem, dude.
of all that is golden.
Am I coping? Or, like, it doesn't feel bad.
We'll return together.
It doesn't feel like this is bad, dude.
Home.
No problem. All right. Well, there's some money. Night Rain level 1 gameplay. Go get the Great Rune going, I guess. Yeah, I guess that is another thing, too, to consider. We haven't leveled up. Or I've leveled up once to get enough dex for the hand ballista. Well, the only reason I'm not using the ballista as well right now is because I'm using Blue Dancer Charm. We lose some damage. The damage on that Godric fight was pretty low, but we could attack so often that I think that's why it doesn't feel bad at all, because we just attack so many times and it's pretty quick. The damage per hit's bad, but when you can attack just all the time, then he dies pretty damn fast. I think that's what was happening there. Okay, let's just get it to +4. I mean, +4 is okay. Okay. That's probably not true, Phaetan. Realistically. That's almost surely not true. There we go. Black Key Crossbow and the... Honestly, I'm more interested in the bolts. It feels like this crossbow kind of sucks. Because the +10 damage is significantly worse than the Arbalist. So, okay. Let's go kill a Geel, I guess. Also kill this guy. I do kind of want to try the Hand Ballista first on this guy. Just to see how big of a hit that can be. I mean, that's large, but... You're kidding, dude. Oh my god, it's so slow. 324... See if I can counter hit him. Yeah, like there's just... The thing is, there's almost no way to use this without tanking the next hit. Like, that's the problem. I don't know what they were thinking. Yeah, I didn't manage to get a counter hit, but... It's okay. Let's see this now. Yeah, definitely not as good. Damage-wise. Pretty fast. Okay. Well, Tree Sentinel down. Where do I normally stand? I thought it was right here. Wow, how did I not get it? Oh, great. We have the classic Agil situation. Yep. Welcome to Agil gameplay. That's big, like that's a big hit, dude. It really is. Not a headshot, but that's a counter hit. This is why the only good dragon to fight in this game, like in terms of these optional dragons, or like side bosses, the only one is Smaragd, because he doesn't do this. Because I don't dislike the movesets on these guys necessarily, except for the fire deflection, but it's this garbage. Okay, surely bleed. You have to. There we go. Come on. Oh, what a shot. Are there any Smithing Stone 2s in here? You know what? There's some on the beach here, I think. Maybe. Okay, let's go this path. Why not? Okay, so there are some stones around here. I don't remember if this is one of them. Yeah, this is one of them. Oh, it's down in this. It's down there, isn't it? There we go. So now we can get a +5. Same every time since I've been playing Elden Ring for the 97th time. Yeah, but there is a difference, though. The replayability in a Souls game is based around trying different builds out, and they have huge varieties, and they do incredible jobs at that, right? but a game that's built on randomization, just simply not having enough randomization means that it's not going to have good enough replayability. I do think if Night Rain was... I think if Night Rain was like fully random or just... But if it had much less strict randomization with the environment and points of interest and stuff, then it would be much more replayable. Okay, Ballista Strat it is. But all that being said, I think the game... Like, I still think the game's decent. I had no problem putting in several hundred hours. But it's not like a Souls game. Same strategy should work here. Like, exact same strat. Oh! Just kidding. And look at that. Like, there's just nothing I can do. I wonder why that didn't knock him down. Oh, the headshot. Look at that. I couldn't even roll from there. Oh, wait. Why did I take so much less damage from that, though? A little bit easier to just do that, I guess. Yeah, the strategy, the knockdown loop strat doesn't really work that well with this. It's way too slow. Okay, well, unfortunately, I only have 2 ballista bolts left, so I can't get it to +5. I guess let's go get the good physics stuff here. Still only level 16. I guess that's one benefit of this run is that I really don't need to worry about my levels at all. Just go all in health. They don't really take much stamina. I guess the ballistas do, but you're not going to be chaining ballista shots usually. Okay, fire? I mean, it's raining. I think we tested this on the bow run, and fire was still worse here. And we have blue dancer charm, so... Well, let's just see. Okay, 132. Yeah, I mean, I think physical's going to be better. Yeah. He's not weak enough to fire. See, like a nice juicy counter hit in there. We could poison him, I guess. I don't think we really need to. Another counter hit. Jump attack counter hit as well. But yeah, see, like that's a large chunk of extra damage we get when we counter hit enemies. What I'm noticing right now about the crossbows, it was probably the exact same about the bows. Damage per hit, pretty bad, but we fit so many extra hits in between, and that's what's making this actually work. I wonder if I can knock this guy down with this. I'll at least try it. Didn't even knock down. Like, I'm just sitting here as total sitting duck. Okay, surely fire 129. Okay, 129 with fire. This enemy is pretty weak to fire. Still worse, though. Okay, we are in input reading territory. So annoying. See, like, that's what the ballista will be good for, though, is input reading enemies. You just do this. You sit here, wait for an attack, and then blast them. And you get counter hits like that, but the problem is the reload's too slow. Ooh, that was a nice hit. Okay. Slowly but surely. All right, let's go do Crucible Knight. I think Crucible Knight could be a slight problem for our build. All right. I probably will try to poison him. And you know what? Like, fire is supposed to be good against Crucible enemies. Oh, I thought I would outspace that. Ow. You know what? Maybe this won't be too bad. Is he immune to poison? Finally. Yeah, fire is significantly worse. Maybe not significantly worse. At least a little worse. Yeah, this actually isn't so bad. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to reload quickly enough for some of these, but no luck. I wonder how far away that was. Goodbye. That'd been cool if I landed, but I feel like I aimed over there and he was over there. Okay, demi-humans. I've zoomed in and now I can't see. That's really interesting, actually. When you zoom in, the light just doesn't work anymore. I've never noticed that. Nice one. Okay, how will this work here, I wonder? Maybe able to just take out the little guys first, maybe? Oh. Yeah, I'm not insane. That went straight through his head. What is happening with this guy? You ugly bastard? Please don't tell me the other one's aggro too. Can he bleed? There it is. Yeah, these guys are weak to damage, you could say. Don't you? I really love when you just shoot at an enemy and based on the shape of their... Based on just how their body is shaped, you just headshot them when they're running at you. Very nice. All right, final boss of Limgrave. Yeah, so far, I think this has pretty much been as I expected, I think. Like the Ballista... I think that's going to be the main tool for killing once we get into Liurnia, which is going to happen in a second. All right, the soldier. The ultimate Limgrave fight. Oh, fuck. I tried to headshot him, and I missed every single one. He's too good. His evasion's too good. All right, there it is. That's all of Limgrave done. So we are good to move on, dude. Now, we do also get cold bolts now. We get the cold bone, whatever they're called. I don't know where they're from. I think it was from Carrier Manor. And we also get... We can also now craft ballista bolts. That's pretty massive, because now I can, like, actually just use the ballista all the time to one-shot enemies. That's what I was missing in Limgrave for the area clears. Yeah, this is nice, dude. It's been... I wish I could remember... I guess I could just check, but I can't remember what run I did last. Region locked all bosses. That wasn't hitless. But these are some of my favorite runs, I think. Like, it's just nice killing all the bosses sometimes, you know? Feels like I have more of a purpose for running around. Yeah, if I'm just doing any percent or something, then all of these areas are pretty much just, like, in-between stuff, you know? All right, here it is. Bone Ballista Bolts. That's the one. Guess we should go back and buy some big bones for this, dude. Only takes one, so... Like, I'm not going to spend all. You can only carry 20 at a time. Anyways, let's go back here, I guess. Unless you know what? Maybe I should go buy some of those magic bolts, dude. But yeah, we get the meteor bolts here. Pretty expensive, though. And then this is also the sleep bone bolt. So if I kill him, we can just buy these from Round Table. All right, anyways, what we're going to do now is get the smithing stone 4s mostly in here. I'm thinking... Yeah, I'm just thinking these split damage bolts are going to be useless until, I don't know, maybe once my upgrade gets high on a really weak enemy, it can be decent. I guess this guy explodes with fire, so... Maybe once we get the full moon crossbow, that'll be the play. Yeah, that's going to have to be what we do. Full moon crossbow, and we can actually have some decent elemental damage, probably. Does this... I actually don't know. Like, surely this pierces through enemies, right? Nice. You'd expect as much. This is kind of what I was hoping for out of this ballista. All right, plus 13. we still have some things that we want to do. I want to go get Howl as soon as possible. All right, shall we try fire here? You know what, dude? Once we get those explosive great bolts, I think. Like, I wonder how much those are going to do to an avatar. Like, that's not a lot of damage for the speed. 176. This is... Yeah, so physical is still better. That's why these are usable, I guess, right? Because they're just so damn fast. You can really get away with stuff. It's really interesting. Like, I'm a little conflicted with how good this is because, you know, obviously the damage per hit is bad, but you can hit so many times so quickly, and then also the fact that you can hit from far away means that you can get a lot more punishes, right? Yeah, so we need to get to 14 fates. So we need 13. We need 2 more levels. Not really a lot. All right, there's Howl. So get the Faith Physic. I'm using Unlock FPS and Love, and that's it. Okay. Let's go back and get the Faith Talisman. I just, for some reason, wasn't thinking I would need this, but we definitely want that. And then we need 2 more levels in Faith, and then we're good. Yeah, seems like we should just go kill someone. Maybe the Deathbird. This will just be the average Deathbird cheese. This is so funny, dude. Here we go. That's it. I don't know why that was so funny. There we go. Perfect. All right, we should go kill Red Wolf now, though. Put Cragblade on it. I guess that's another thing about crossbows, too. Like, why did they not give crossbows Ashes of War? But they gave bows. Bows have how many? Like 5, maybe? They have, like, Sky Shot and Enchanted Arrow or whatever. Mighty Shot. Rain of Arrow. Like, why did bows get so many Ashes of War, but then crossbows just have none? Yeah, I mean, I think I'm going to get Spear Talisman maybe after. Unless I should just replace it with the arrow's reach. Yeah, I mean, we could just go get it. Let's go get it. Yeah, one thing I was kind of hoping this would be able to do is stun lock enemies with the knockdown. Just in the exact same way that the great bows can, but the problem is the reload is too slow. Here we go. The easiest way to use the spear talisman, or the spear talisman, is with a ranged bow build. That's by far the easiest way, I think. Yeah, the cannon's a ballista as well, so we're like it's just a straight up upgrade over the hand ballista, so we will use it. Only viable bow build is during co-op. No, dude, bows are actually really solid. Don't sleep on the bows, dude. They're maybe not like the best thing ever. They are perfectly viable though. You guys gonna get a rude awakening. Nice. Ooh. I think that was a counter right there. Ooh, not bad, dude. That was a lot of damage. It's like a four hit kill or something. Maybe 5. All right, well, there's the Spear Talisman. And also, just straight up, the Jar Cannon is better than this. And then I guess there is also Rabat's Cannon, which can be buffed with like Terra Magica and stuff. So maybe that turns out to be better. I'm not sure. The one time I tested it, it didn't seem that good. Yeah, it has tracking, but I don't know. I don't know how useful that is. There it is. So I think this is the Magic Bone Bolt. Yeah, we also do have the Sleep. Like, I wonder where I can use this. Let's just make 99 of these. 100, I guess. Okay, here we go. And yeah, I'll probably just get rid of the hand ballista for the blue dancer damage. Yeah, it's making him go insane, dude. Oh, look at that counter. I wanted to finish him off with the counter. Pretty quick. Yeah, 400 damage counter. How much extra damage was that? So we were getting like, what, 260? And then it went up to 400. Is that right? Okay, now for Renala, phase 1, obviously, we're going to use the Arbalist. Phase 2, though. Phase 2, I'm not sure. But we can also now go get the full moon crossbow, if I remember how. There's no question. This is not a bad ranged option when you're just trying to kill basic enemies like this. But is it... I can't remember how big the great bow damage was. But that's the question. Like, is it better enough to use it over a great bow? Didn't go for the black key crossbow. I do have it. It's just not that good. Unless I'm missing something about it. Like, it has good range, but with the arrow reach, like, we just don't need it. There it is. Full moon crossbow. Now, this thing, I think, may be usable. At least in combination, like, only in combination with the meteor bolts, probably. Right? Or magic bolts. I don't think it has anything special about how it shoots, though, right? Or does it? Oh, it does. Or it just has a cool loading. Seems like it's the same speed, though. Yeah, I don't think there's... It's too bad there's not a holy crossbow somewhere or something. Although, probably, it would just end up being the exact same as, like, the Erdtree Great Bow, where it's still just not even better to use against almost anybody. All right, here we can do first test against an NPC. We haven't fought a single NPC yet. It does load a little slow, but it's still faster than the Great Bow. But the nice thing about the Great Bow is... Oh, I can do it the same with this. Oh. I can jump load it. Yeah, see, this is why it's good, because I can just simply... Oh. End of it. Oh, that was fucking actually so clean, dude. Gotta give it to him. That was clean. Time for revenge. Yeah, so you guys see the idea, though. I mean... You just simply sit here, and then as soon as he does something, you smoke him. So we shouldn't have any problems with NPCs. But yeah, it is just a worse Great Bow from the looks of it, right? Because a Great Bow does the same thing but better because it doesn't have the 10-hour recovery time. Should I Howl phase 1? I guess we can. We don't get any kind of counter hits when Renala's down, right? I doubt it, but just in case. We could also, like, try some bleed out here. This will be kind of a good test to see how good this actually is. I mean, it looks not bad, but considering we have Howl and Golden Vow active, that's certainly not the best. I guess it's nice that you can kind of just, like, sit back, though. Oh, my God. No way. Oh, you shit little kid, dude. Okay, at least I can rebuff now. Oh, actually run invalid because I just hit that student with Howl. Okay, so now I'm thinking... Thinking this will be decent. Yeah, it's not quite... Oh, boy. Oh boy. I'm like, yeah, that's... Goodbye.
Oh, little rat.
Not terrible, but again, like it's kind of just a worse great bow. Not bad though. I've had much worse Ranala fights than that. Okay, let's check out this full moon crossbow. Yeah, we gotta try this thing out, right? I'm concerned this is totally a waste of upgrade materials, but... And we probably should get Terra Magica too. We also do have these rot bolts, but I'm kind of just hanging on to them. I don't know when... Or maybe I should just wait until the pulley crossbow for that. Rolana cameo work with the hold? I don't think so. It's not an Ash War, so... You're kidding me. Why was that damage so low? He's got like extra headshot protection? Didn't actually know that about this guy. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. I don't think there's much of a point in using Howl or anything because we just need to get the poise break. So a headshot is 10.5 poise damage. So 7 shots to break their poise. What? Still takes a lot of kicks to break their poise. Yeah, certainly Crystallians. I actually do remember the same with bows, though. And bows didn't even have kick. Crystallians were a problem, but then maybe I forget if the Radan arrows work on them. Okay, here we are. Terra Magica. Severely nerfed in the DLC patch, but where should we try this out? I'm trying to remember if the watchdogs are resistant to magic. I don't think they are. So we could try it out on a watchdog then. So I don't think anyone's gonna be a problem, dude. You should be versatile enough that we're good. Yeah, Lamenter. Okay, Lamenter might suck. You might be right about that, actually. Yeah, Ultra Instinct. That guy had no idea what hit him there. It's like, oh, I'm just gonna go walk into this hallway. Gets absolutely smoked. Okay, here we go. So we're going in with the full moon crossbow. And then we do this one. Get the magic bolts. I'm gonna get these just to compare as well. 199. Okay, it is better, marginally. Counter hit? Oh, fuck. Okay, what about without Terra Magica? And now it is again worse. Look at that counter damage, though. So, it can be better, but it really needs a big setup to be better at this point right now. And that is with the magic tier as well. So, anyways, let's just start clearing everybody out. Surely they don't input read crossbow? Anyone that can input read does input read crossbow shots. But again, that's why we have the ballista as well. If we didn't have the ballista, we would have big problems with stuff. No, the ballista absolutely gets input read, but the thing is, it knocks down enemies, right? So what that means, and I've already done it several times on this run, but because it knocks down, I can do what I'll show here. I'll do the exact same thing here. I should have turned this guy around. I see. Oh, okay, that is dumb, but as soon as I see him do something, I just shoot the bolt. Look at that damage too. That works with so many bosses in this game. That strategy. Anyone that can be knocked down, I can do that strat too. All right, let's go do a Dan right now. And so yeah, because we have that as an option, and because we can also do status arrows, and the Arbalest is pretty quick, that's why I'm thinking we shouldn't really have any problems with bosses on this. Oh, that's crazy though. Yeah, that slow reload time will mean that I can't just... You know, I'm going to have to tank some hits, basically, like right there. This guy doesn't even get knocked down, dude. How's that not a counter? Simple. Uh-oh. That is... Please get out of this first. No, my rune arc. That's insane. We got the kill, but at what cost? Delay the reload with a roll. Dude, really? Like, how is there so much just, like, misinformation about this? I should be able to cancel his teleports, though. As I don't do it properly. Oh. Oh, dude. Crossbow on these guys is very bad, but... You know what? There it is. Is it? This must be strike damage, right? Dude, now we're fucking talking. Now we're gaming right now, dude. Look at that damage. It's actually good. It's really good. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, you know what? Like, maybe I genuinely should get the Lance Talisman. Because that was really good. I need to get those cold bolts, dude. In fact, I should probably go do that right now. I think it's in here. Oh yeah, we could cheese Commander Nile with this. I think I may have done that in the bow run too. I think it was the exact same thing. I was like, you know what? This is one of the only chances I have to do this cheese. So I'm actually going to do it here. I probably shouldn't do that. I think it's a bit too slow here. That was kind of scary. Wow, that is not a lot of damage, dude. Holy shit, that's bad. Look at my buff's already gone. My little tiny bolt versus gigantic magic arrow. Okay. Not a lot of damage here.
Oh, you?
I am. There we go. Cold Bone Bolt. Let's see if we can land some Frostbite. And then I guess I'll try the Full Moon, because these are also magic. There we go. Okay, not too many shots. Probably shouldn't keep using these expensive bolts, though. Okay. You know what? I probably shouldn't have wasted all these on this guy. We are very limited on these until when? I mean, Snowfield has a bunch of them. Aside from that, though, like, are there a bunch in mountaintops? Maybe. All right, who's next? Deathbird's down. Ooh, okay. Deathrite Bird. I mean, we could go get Sacred Order, which might help a little bit. There's a consistent way to dodge the Ghost Explosion, yes. You have to use the compass and position yourself at the right cardinal direction away from him, basically. Okay. I don't know how much this is going to increase my damage. Like, it does give you the 10% bonus. We just don't have that holy damage. Okay, that's actually so much better. I guess it is giving us just the plus 100% or whatever it is as well. For some reason, I kind of thought I had to have holy damage for that, but okay, that's so much better. I don't really like fighting these guys from range, usually. But I want those juicy headshots, though. Holy fuck, dude. These guys are so fucking bad. Yeah, fighting them like that is not the play. Like, you gotta stay close to them, man. You know what? Let's go get jellyfish, too. It's called Boss Overlay Checklist, John, is what I'm using. Very handy. You can also, like, display... I'm using it to display in-game time as well, which I just started doing. Okay, so instead of jellyfish here, at least for now, good old Sacred Order. That is one thing that crossbows do have over bows, I guess. Not a lot of damage, though. Is that you can go with offhand buffs, whereas with bows you can't. So that maybe that's valuable. It's probably like the first spot so far where I actually feel like Full Moon Crossbow is worth it. Like, actually better. What's also nice about Sacred Order is that it does just give you like the 10% damage bonus as well overall, which is nice to have. Wow. Simple. I thought I would maybe have to kill the skeletons, but not bad. Last Liurnia boss, if I'm not mistaken. Pierce is decent on this guy. I don't think it's like especially good, but I would just go with the normal. You'll be able to get tons of counter hits here. Like counter hit headshots even. I'm gonna aim at the... Not bad. Not terrible. The common theme of this run, I guess. Okay, nice, dude. Altus unlocked. Okay, so I guess let's start with Old Altus Tunnel. Old Altus Tunnel gives us a bunch of smithing 5s. Some are 5 and 6 as well for the full moon. Which I'm actually quite liking the full moon so far. It's got a purpose. Some of these other crossbows, just pretty much there's no purpose to them. I mean, the black key one is good for range, but I don't think it's a big enough difference. I'm still holding out hope that this will pick up. Maybe. I don't know though. I can't see this becoming very like super strong. I'm curious to see how this works out late game though. Yeah, region locked is definitely the way to do all these runs. Because think about if I didn't do this run region locked, what it would look like. The first thing I would do is run all the way to Gelmir, go pick up the pulley crossbow. Yeah, and I would you know, go get it to +9 or whatever, get all the buffs set up, and then I would just start killing everything. And I pretty much wouldn't use any other crossbow the whole game, I feel like, right? And that's the problem with not doing region locked, is because there does become build variety. Even for builds that don't have a lot of weapon choices like crossbows, because we really don't have a lot of options, right? But it still does add more variety to the runs. Okay, I should just be able to run into this boss and blast him with a fire arrow. Beautiful. Reset the run, not crossbow only. Surely. Okay, old alt is done. Is this guy the bolt guy, or is it the lightning bolt? I can't remember if it's this guy or the hermit shack guy. Okay, we do get lightning bolts from this guy. It's nice to have. But again, like, I don't think these are going to be better on anything until... I don't know. I guess we can try it. The worm face right here is weak to lightning, so we can try it. Oh, shit. Forgot about this. Oh, and I can't use my ballista. Well, that's not good. Oh, that's really not good. Wait, maybe it still does something? Ah. Oh, not that time. Still, like, it still does decent damage, even if you can't wield it. Kind of funny. It's still respectable. All right, plus 15. Yeah, if you fall off of a ledge when you shoot the ballista, then it cancels the reload. Very nice, but unfortunately, there aren't many situations to actually use that. I'm sure it could be higher upgraded for this Falling Star Beast, but probably good enough. We can use poison and stuff. I wonder if a ballista shot to the head there would, like, knock him out a bit. I will use rot somewhere. Like, this would be a good spot for rot. Or pretty much most bosses so far would be good for rot. But I'm limited on my supply until Kaled, I think, so. Just kind of saving them. Come on. Oh, dude. I just want to know if it'll work. No, I'm trying to... Why can't I 360 this thing? Never mind. Like, you gotta be aiming at the target for a while before you can... That's weird. We don't have holy bolts yet, but we're about to get them. I believe they're here. We get something from this guy. Yeah, here we are. Golden bolts from this guy, finally. We pick up the sentry torch as well. Oh, yes, we can... Yeah, this guy also has finally, the unlimited ballista bolts, too. So these are just straight up better than the bone versions, but 158? Oh, wow, they're really not much better, are they? I'll get a couple. You know what? There is this, the statue has a 6 in it, I think. Thank you. Well, that was easy. Usually it's much trickier than that. You know what? I actually wonder if there's a consistent way to get him to do that. Like, maybe you just shoot him with the bow from far away, and then he just screams at you or something. There we are. Plus 17. I think that's the most you can get to pre-Lane Dell, if I'm not mistaken. Wouldn't mind getting some frostbite. I don't know if it's going to be in time. Unless I should save it for some, like, really weak to frost enemy. So I'm going to try it. I don't think he's that resistant. Ah, fuck, dude. Yeah, and we don't even get it. It's too bad. Oh, that was a little close at the end. Not sure if he would have one-shotted me, but yeah, I guess with the rain, he probably would have, actually. What Elden Ring playstyle do I think needs to be better developed? Definitely like bow and crossbow, 100%. The only thing you need to see is go play Night Rain with Iron Eye, and then come play this game with a bow character, and you'll see the difference. Okay, wait a second. So 6s. So smithing 6 here. Okay, I think that's good. No, I would allow myself to go. On region locked, I'm able to go all the way down that area, but I can't enter Deep Root because then Deep Root's a separate area, right? So, but yes, I could go do the Melina quest area. You know, that'd be fine. Yeah, there are a bunch of 7s that we want. All right, well, I guess I'm just gonna sleep this guy. Easiest way to deal with these guys? You're kidding me. Dude, oh my god, he's actually right on the item. Okay, surely. Thank you. Somber 7. May as well grab this other Somber 7 here too. How many arrows is it? 3? Ooh, that was kind of fucking close. All right. So now I guess we go back here. Like this one is pretty far out of the way, but you can pick up like 5 7s in one pickup or something like that. And yeah, the best way to do it is actually to do the skip first. Oh boy, it's been a while since I've done this maybe. Do the skip and then you go backwards, I think. Maybe I should have gotten that brace first. Okay, well, we got those 7s. All right, plus 20. Now that we're plus 20, I guess let's go get Ritual Sword. If I'm not mistaken, the last one I did was either bow only all bosses or I think I did shield only all bosses as well. It was one of those two, but it was probably bow was the most recent one I did. I don't do these very often. Maybe we can try some bleed here. That's pretty weak to bleed. Also weak to damage. Okay. I thought we were gonna get a like full scripted fight for a second. That probably would have been the first one on the run, but not quite. Okay, now we probably can go kill Godfrey for that last talisman slot. And here will be the test. Are lightning bolts actually better on a lightning weak boss? You would hope so. I guess I'm also missing the lightning talisman, but... Please don't throw. All right, let's see the damage. 388. Oh, it does have a little AoE on it. Why did I do that? 388, and so its lightning is still worse. Oh, that was such a big hit. Is this safe? Wish I could reload in the air. 247. Yeah, just like marginally worse still. Which is insane. Yeah, reload in the air plus crossbow parry. That's what we need, dude. But yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem with split damage, dude. Even on a weak to that element boss, when it's split damage and it's not high enough, then it just doesn't... The way the defense is calculated, it just doesn't become better. So even with like lightning tier in, which is an extra 20%, and I guess that's kind of it, but still. Okay, so I guess, do we kill Morgott now, or is what would I be waiting for? Morgott, I think I will go of like a more status-based setup. This will maybe the one run where Morgoth's actually like kind of tanky. Ooh, unless I should save the rot for right card though. And you know what? We don't have frost either. I'm gonna have to rethink. Nice shot. Gonna have to rethink some stuff with when I'm doing Gelmir. Oh, look at that recovery. Ow. Shit. But we did get him. What happened? Did anyone catch what happened? Yeah, he canceled, like, yeah, he canceled phase 2 because I triggered it when he was in the air. Now there's no water on the ground, I guess. How is he not bled yet? Am I dumb? Or is... Okay, there it is. Jesus, dude. That took a while. That would have been a cool finisher. Ooh, that was a big hit at the end there. Counter hit maybe plus headshot. That was such a weird fight. Yeah, like, he was in midair when I triggered phase 2, and so it just didn't happen. Or he canceled the whole phase change thing. All right, Morgoth's down. Now we have a lot of other bosses to kill. You know what? Actually, first thing, let's go kill the Crucible duo and get last rites going. This is tough. This is actually tough because when we're fighting Rykard, he's weakest to Frostbite, and we don't have any Frostbite. What do I do about Rykard? Because I want to go to Gelmir because we get Jar Cannon, we get Pulley Crossbow. But if I go to Gelmir, that means I have to fight Rykard. And we all know Rykard with these, you know, with weird builds is not the best. Statuses, at least when I did the bow run, statuses are pretty respectable on him. But I'm so limited right now. Oh, man. This is gonna suck. Maybe I should have gotten stealth for this, even. Night Rain boss. Well, I guess, I mean, range is good on this boss, right? What a horrendous boss this is, dude. It's so bad. Why did they do this? Wonder, like, should I poison this guy? Because our damage is questionable. Maybe I just kick the shit out of him. I wonder if the poison was actually worth it. Kind of feels like it was, maybe. Like... Okay, there we go. And I will go here. Yeah, I did it on the first kick. I broke his guard, but that was it. Okay, so the plan is we go with this. All right, here we go. Time to bonk. I do wonder if I should maybe cancel his teleport. No! Oh my god, why did that get queued up? We got damage though. It's actually like insane damage. Crazy damage, dude. Yeah, it's funny that like the highest, by far the highest DPS you can get with a ballista is by bonking someone with it. Okay, so I would normally Memory of Grace out of here, but I guess we're looking for some crafting book. Okay, so the way to get down to that crafting, it has been a long time since I've gone down to where I'm supposed to go, but we got to go under this lift, right? Does the Erdtree bow perform better with like a faith bow? Yeah, it does scale with faith, but it's still, you're way better off just going with the black bow with holy arrows against undead enemies and stuff. Yep. Simple. Now, lightning is, I think, supposed to be good against this guy, right? We can also go with this one. I think lightning's fine here. Even though this is a lightning damage boss, I'm pretty sure it's still okay. Going for big things here. I mean, it's not bad, but again, the theme of this run, it's not bad, but it's not great. Watchdogs really have a hard time with input reading stuff because they just constantly want to do that attack. Wait, does it not get the spread effect in here? Or is that just a Dark Souls 3 thing? I thought lightning bolts on water cause that spread still in this game. Who next? Maybe the worm face? Let's go get that Lance Talisman, because I should have used that on the Tibia Mariner. Forgot. Actual good use for the Lance Talisman on this run. Probably the first run ever where it's like actually a good use for it. What else was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna go get the... where are those lightning great bolts? So Battleground, I guess? Yeah, I kind of want to use this on the worm face. I feel like it's going to be a gigantic hit. These ones. Here we go. There we go. Okay. This probably will be the biggest hit of the run so far. These guys are quite weak to lightning. They have a gigantic headshot. Okay, let's see it. Surely I don't whiff. I think I may have whiffed that. 2,000 is a big hit. Biggest hit of the run. But what is he doing? He didn't aggro? What is that? Oh my god, dude. Stop doing this to me. Oh my god, dude. No way. There's no way that happened, dude. Oh, that's what I get for trying to use the ballista for this. Okay, this time I'm just going to switch over to the crossbow instead. What's damage this time? Why? Forgot something? Why does he not aggro? That's so weird, though. Wait, oh yeah, my armor's on, you're right. I guess that last bolt killed him, but it didn't even look like it for some reason. I guess Lanciax is probably next. Okay, I mean, this should be good on Lanciax, surely. Not a bad hit. Ooh, that's nice, man. See, this is exactly what I was hoping for. Shit. It's so funny. Just sitting there, nothing you can do. Pretty good. Not a bad way to kill these guys. Okay, maybe I'll kill the Apostle and I'll probably end for today. I'm pretty hungry, dude. I gotta go make dinner. The first real application of sleep, I guess. And then we can go... we go bleed? Sure, why not? Or maybe just sleep and then blast him with a Great Bolt or something. Like how you have input delay on dodge roll because it's running on the same button. I think that's bad design. Probably, I guess, yeah. Yeah, I do think it's probably bad overall, but the benefit is the fact that you can delay rolls. And I've used that so many times in hitless runs. So look at the B button. So you could do this, right? So like a just instant, like I press down and then I release and then I get the roll, right? If I press down and hold, I obviously get a sprint, but there's an in-between. You can press down and then let go and see how much longer, and I still get the roll. That is the thing that I've used several times in hitless runs, where I just, you know, like I hit it a little bit too early, and then, yeah, like I save it because I can do that. I'm not saying that's like good design or anything necessarily, but I don't think it's as bad as the aiming in the games, at least. How many arrows for sleep? Ah, yes, the Apostle and his dodges. My whole idea was I would get a sleep proc and just blast him in the head with the ballista. Pretty decent damage, I guess. Yeah, when I did Convergence Marksman, it was so fun to do a build where I would just, like, Mighty Shot sleep people and then walk up to them and just execute them with the spread nice shot. With the spread crossbow. Very satisfying. I'm hoping I can do the same on this, too. Please don't die to the fucking Apostle, dude. Goodbye, my friend. Kind of like that, but with the spread crossbow instead. All right, dude. We are nearly done, but we finished all of Liurnia and most of Altus today. So we're on a decent pace, I would say. It'll be interesting to decide where, you know, once we're done Altus, where do we go next? That is going to be a very hard decision because, you know, Gelmir has a lot of the stuff that we want, but we Reichard, right? Okay, is this going to be the first time against a Deathbird since we have this good build? You know what? Let's go get Sacred Order. Yeah, let's get Sacred Order so I don't have to use the damn tree spear. It's so heavy. Yeah, the little AoE on this is pretty nice. Oh, dude, I totally forgot about these bosses down here, too. Actually, just totally forgot about them. Guess we should go do them. I do think these two weapon categories would be much better if I could shoot the ballista and then choose when to reload. But maybe, I don't know, maybe they thought that would be too overpowered or something. But yeah, I kind of forgot we have two bosses in here. I did get the Sentry Torch. Oh, shit, we got Gary, dude. Kind of forgot about Gary. Should be able to get a free shot off here. Unless he hears this, and yeah. Classic. I'm just going to keep this snail alive to keep canceling me out of the... Oh! What a massive hit, dude. That was crazy. Monster hit. And like, maybe it doesn't sound that big, but we are only plus 16, so that's quite large. Especially for the numbers that we're seeing on this run, like 1600 is big. Yeah, pretty easy Gary fight. I mean, it'd be hard to do that without getting hit. But not bad. What did you think you were doing right there? Okay, a bit of a trade, I guess. This is, I mean, it is pretty easy, right? Like, I'm just sitting here. Oh, oh boy. It's crazy how much damage variation there is on this too, right? Like, some hits 372. That other hit right there was like 850 or something like that. Because it's counter hits, and then, you know, you get headshots sometimes. Okay, so main Altus is done. Deathbird, yeah, I haven't forgotten about any of those. And then we have the sewer bosses. Okay, let's go do the Deathbird. What actually would be really cool is if there was basically like, I think Convergence mod has this, where when you hold a bow, it like gains power. It'd be cool if that existed in this game. Like a Rolana cameo, but for a bow. I'm not dumb, right? That doesn't exist already? I can't think of it. This should be good. This should be by far the highest damage we've seen so far. You would think. Not bad. Definitely not bad. Please don't slam me. Oh. I would say that's the highest damage we've seen so far. Sacred Scorpion would have been pretty nice there too, obviously. All right, Outskirts done. And now I think just sewers. And then we have the big choice. Where do we go? I'm leaning towards Gelmir, dude. True, one of my cats is called Abductor Virgin Swinging Sickle. Yeah, that is true, actually. Yeah, this is another catacomb that I think is cool, too. It would be nicer if they had, like, the same level of design or of like, detail as the Bloodborne Chalices do. Because I think that carries the Bloodborne Chalices a lot. The Bloodborne Chalices just look so nice, man. Okay, now this fight, however. Definitely think we're going to want to kill the dogs first. All right, dogs first. Nice damage. Nice. I mean, this guy surely has no poise, right? I could also do that to him. Oh! Ah, you have to walk to the side, really? Okay, just kidding. Holy shit, that was close. You idiot. Get outspaced. Oh! Oh my god. I thought I was dead for a second. Simple. All right, well, okay, no, sewer mode. And I, of course, didn't get the Grace down there, even though I did the skip already. I actually don't know what sewer mode is weakest to. Definitely not a ballista, though. I can guarantee that. What is it? Let me see, actually, because I don't know what he's weakest to. Just any physical. All right. Guess that's fine. So we do have damage. Bonk. Bonk, but this time it's me who's getting bonked. Kinda nice. At least we can punish him during this. I mean, to be fair, this guy is super fucking tanky. And is immune to every status. For some reason, because he's supposed to be like a specter. Or I don't fucking know. I don't know what this guy is supposed to be. I mean, the thing is, if I think it would have made way more sense. Maybe there actually is some lore on this guy and why he's here and stuff, but or how he's here. Not why, but how. If he was just golden, I feel like it would have made way more sense. Or at like a red specter or something like that, you know? Because you already have. Goodbye, sir. Because you've got Godfrey, right? You've already got Godfrey here. and he's golden, and I think that's because of some Morgott magic or something, right? Then, like, if this guy was red or something, then I don't know. All right, so Altus is now fully done. Okay, Gelmir, or I think we got to go Gelmir, dude. I think there's too much good stuff there, but I guess let me make sure it's done. Let's go from here. I think this is the right place to come first. I'm gonna go get the pulley crossbow first before I fight anything. There it is, pulley crossbow. So the thing with this crossbow is that it shoots 3 bolts, right? Got a cool reload too. There we go, man. Okay, this looks promising to me. I like it. Looks promising. Like that with the exploding bolts could be huge. +8. Now let's just continue up. I'm really thinking this is like the run should pick up from here, hopefully, because it has been slow going for the first 90 bosses. Like, should we try a little bleed setup here? Let's try it. Oh, that is not a lot of damage, though. There's a quick bleed. Okay, you're kidding me, dude. This is certainly getting bleed off much faster than without it. Took a lot of bleed bolts though, but all right. What is the? Does anyone know the damage motion value on the arrows too? I guess I could kind of test it quickly, but like motion value is basically just a multiplier, right? Like that's how all of the numbers are calculated in this game in terms of damage. Okay, so it also is 100. So it's not. So basically, that means it's not inefficient with arrows because it's the same as shooting 3 arrows, I guess, right? Here we go, though. This is where we get explosive great bolt. I should maybe kill this guy. Holy shit! Almost out of money here. We're also gonna go get the jar cannon now. So we are at plus, what did I say? 15 on this. 16. So if we get to a +7, that's pretty, I mean, that's pretty similar. We should get more damage out of the jar cannon. Reason to use fire instead of the explosive? I don't think so. I guess it, like, the only, I guess it hits harder, maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure about late game if, like, what the ideal build will be, if it is going to be mostly status or not. Because it depends on the boss, but of course status is... Enemies get status resistance based on how many times you proc them. I mean, I would say this is higher damage than we've been getting, right? It's gotta be. Like, this actually looks solid now. Nice, dude. And there it is. There's the jar cannon. 34 strength. Okay, so I do need a little bit more strength. All right, big upgrades happening in Gelmir. Okay, so we just need the 7, which I guess I use the other 7 on this one, which we can get in Gelmir or in Volcano Manor. Is this better? Oh yeah, significantly better already. Nice, dude. All right, let's go see. I wanted to see if I can stun the Falling Star Beast out of his charge. Yeah, our build has changed significantly now. All right, here we go. Nice, dude. That was exactly what I was hoping for. Beautiful. Oh, come on, man. That's crazy. Poison already. Wonder if these are all counter hits here. Wow, I almost used all of my bolts there. That's crazy, dude. Wow. Okay. Not for damage. Well, actually, you think I mean, do you think using the Arbalist is still better? I'll have to test that somewhere. Maybe I should have tested it there. Let's test it on this guy, maybe. Okay, 402. The numbers are so... Shit. It's hard to tell because there's so much variation in the numbers, right? Like, I think... You're kidding me. You're actually kidding me. I can't survive? No, I'm actually not running back here, dude. I'm not doing it. Well, I guess I have to, though. Oh, that's so dumb. I need some enemy who's just gonna sit there and tank it. So maybe we gotta go to the Turtle Pope or something. Let's go do it right now. Sorry, Turtle Pope. Okay, so... Well, so this one is...
Stop it, please.
819.
My flesh is akin to salt. I cannot be wounded. I cannot...
Yeah, so it's definitely better, but it's like 50% more damage or so. And I'm assuming the status arrows are the same, but... Okay. Yeah, for 2 extra bolts, yeah. So it's certainly less bolt efficient, but on this run, that's like, who cares though, right? How much of an improvement will the talisman from the DLC make? Well, whatever percent damage it is, right? Like there's isn't it just like 20% more damage or something? And there's also the scope one, which the scope one isn't really that good unless we're using a ballista. Then that's good. You know what, I guess we could go Lord of Blood's Exaltation here. Doing good work here so far. Wow, how did I make it through that? Oh! Here we go. How many bleed procs did we get there? At least, was it 3? Quite weak to bleed boss though, but still pretty good. I'm just here for the Somber 7. Get that Jar Cannon upgraded a little bit more. Okay, I may wait on Rykard a bit and do him at the end. So let's go back here. Here we go. All right, what is the damage comparison now? +7, 772, 686. That's a big difference, dude. That should be very noticeable. Okay, I'm sure this will work out well with this insanely slow attack. Yeah, this is gonna... Maybe I shouldn't have used Howl here. Nice. Okay, there we go. Dude, that was some crazy input reading right there. Beautiful. Also, Kindred of Rod Exaltation, we can definitely find a use for that. Okay, so going around here, we killed Maggie, or whatever the name is. Can you get Theole on no hit, or is that not allowed because you have to die? Usually, like, deaths like that are allowed because there's no way around it, right? So it depends on the run you're doing. Oh, there's a skip to avoid deaths. Yeah, but I think you have to, like, Alt F4 or something, right? Or I don't know, actually. I don't know about that. I think I'll probably go bleed here. Actually, you know what? I should probably be starting with the physical arrows because that's... Like, we have buffs for physical damage, and then once the buffs run out, then I go statuses, maybe. Nice. Yeah, I think this is going to work really well, dude. Once we got all those status arrows available in big quantities like Frost and stuff, especially Rot, I think Rot's going to carry this run in a big way. Bleed. You have to bleed. Oh my god, we got a stun? And the classic bleed on the last hit. There's another thing that I kind of forgot about that we get in Gelmir, which is Golden Vow, bigger version. It'll be a nice little damage boost. But yeah, so much stuff in Gelmir for this run. Why is the character wearing the same gown I was wearing on the tier 3 only stream? I surely modded it and ported it in the game, is why. All right, well, let's go take out the duo. We're not going to be using the jar cannon here. Oh. Oh, so simple, dude. That's what I'm talking about right there. Beautiful. That's maybe the best kill we've had so far on the whole run. Nice, man. Oh, okay. I've been stalling this moment where we have to go to Rykard. I don't know, dude. This is I think we need to go collect some stuff first. So I need to go find more Frost Bolt stuff. Apparently there are a lot in Carrier Manor. Okay, 2 more here. I don't know which item it is. Okay, there's 2 more. He is actually just farming the same fucking attack over and over again. Underrated, horrible enemy right there. Like, people don't... That is not what I meant to do. People don't hate these enemies enough. Why am I underground? Whoa, I'm all weird. Wait, what's going on? Why is this happening? I'm all messed up, dude. Look at this. I'm like going underground. And it must have had something to do with getting grabbed or something, like on the elevation I was at or something. I wonder if I actually jump lower. It looks like I'm jumping actually lower. Look at this, dude. Yeah, this is optimal right here. All right, well, not quite a full stack, but we got 90 of these. I'll go check that Liurnia spot, I guess. We have to do the Vari questline anyways. Just want to go see this this Blood Rose farm here. So we also triggered this guy though. But yeah, there are quite a few here, I guess. Yeah, Fort Height or this one. I don't know which one is actually faster. They seem pretty much the same though. It's the downside is this guy this one you trigger the enemy. Lord of Blood's favor. Okay. Okay, well we should have enough now. Make some more of those. Okay, we've got a pretty good arrow reserve. Rot ones. You think I should go get the... Oh, Fortified Manor? I didn't get those. 20 in Fortified Manor Lane Dell? Where are those at? Are they just in the basement? I guess I would assume it's down here. Nice, dude. All right, dude. And the question, do we go Pulley Bow or do we go Arbalest? I think it depends on what bolt we're using. If I'm using one that's pretty plentiful, like the Poison Bolt, then I should just go for the faster proc. If I'm going Black Key, then we should go probably with the more efficient one. Okay. Would feel very bad to miss with these. Nothing yet, really? There we go. Probably just go one Rot proc a phase. Maybe phase 2 we might need 2. Hopefully just finish him off with a bleed here. Not terrible. Not bad. But yeah, phase 2 is where things start to take a long time. Microwave time. At least we got Rod off. Would like to get Frost before... There we go. This is a marathon. This is definitely not a sprint type fight. No, Rot doesn't affect the damage over time. He's so weak to Rot, or he's so weak to Frost that I just wanted to get it off quickly. And next we'll go Poison. It shouldn't take long. Yeah, I think we already got him too. All right, Bleed, and then Frost now. I mean, I probably could use the triple shot for Frost at this point. This is as good a time as any to use Frost. Nice. Somehow this feels like it's better than when I did this with Bo, but he's still got a lot of health left, I guess. Okay, but this is not a good attack to, like, not get the microwave. Yeah, and he's gonna instantly do it again here. Lead here. Nice, dude. Is he done? Oh, you're kidding me. Okay, no greed it. No greed. I thought the Rot would finish the job there, but dude, not bad at all. Like, really solid, actually. Really, really solid. I don't know. Maybe I'm just misremembering the Bow kill, but I feel like Bow was much worse in this because I didn't have that triple shot. Like, no problem. So easy. I didn't need to get all the stuff I got for that. All right, well, Gelmir is done, I believe. So the next area we go must be Caelid. Caelid is next. That was clean, dude. That was really clean. Yeah, it's funny that this is, like, very clearly Caelid. I was kind of, like, there have definitely been some region-locked runs where I've just come here, get the talisman early, thinking it's like, oh, yeah, I mean, it's kind of Limgrave. What? Why is that missing? Like, jumps shouldn't work on this, but I guess the way she's jumping at me is just, I can't hit her. That's weird. Because, like, almost every other NPC so far, when they try to jump attack, I just smoke them in the air. Weird. Obvious place starter is Arrow Sting. We need that. That's just a straight up upgrade to our build. It would have been nice to get that earlier, but I think I've done this in the correct way so far. I think Gelmir first before Caelid was good. This guy's waking up from his nap. Hey guys, what's happening? That's crazy, dude. Did I hear something? All right, there it is. Arrow Sting Talisman, finally. Straight up bow damage increase. Sort of a slow setup, but that's what's fun about the region lock runs, though. Especially all bosses, is that it really does feel like an accomplishment. Well, maybe not an accomplishment, but it does feel like you're taking a big step once you unlock a new region and you can start getting the materials from it. Definitely, yeah, that's not something you get when you're just playing the game normally, or if you know where the powerful stuff is and you rush to go get it, and it's not the same, right? Because you're just running with the same build the whole game. All right, there is one Somber 9. Yeah, Great Runes would have been better if they did it like Embers and DS3. First of all, they needed to balance the Great Runes better. Like, Verdan's is okay. But yeah, I mean, pretty much, Godric's is clearly the best on a normal playthrough. Simply all they had to do was make it so that when you kill a boss, you get a rune arc activated. That's it. That would have made it much better, I think. All right, well, we're +9. So let's start killing stuff. Okay, flaming has to be the play here, right? Go like this. The first rot avatar. Oh, that is a little less than I thought it would be. It's not terrible, but explodings are worse, right? Or are they better? Is that better? 609. Quite a bit better. What is he doing? Yeah, that's split damage, dude. That split damage hurts. I don't mind using rot now. Oh yeah, I forgot to get that because we're in Kayla, dude. Go get those rot ones.
No.
And we get the flaming bolts here, which are just a better version of fire. Got 2 stacks of these. I guess rot dragon next. Is that what we're doing? I guess so. Flaming rot knight drop butterflies. I actually have no idea who drops them. I'm not sure. So why were the exploding bolts better on the avatar than these if they have just less attack power? They were better, right? I don't know. Is there something going on with them? Okay, surely I won't miss. I forgot the physic. That was a pretty underwhelming amount of damage, though, for what I feel like this should be. 22. Oh, boy. This guy's, like, critically weak to fire, but my damage is bad. So what was that? That was like 600 and something, right? It's definitely similar. Or maybe, no, maybe this is higher. Yep, this run is a lesson in split damage. Great. Almost, like, I wonder if physical is actually better. Good lord, that was bad. That's crazy, man. I mean, he's got a lot of health, but that was pretty fucking bad. Any good crossbows left to grab? There are only the DLC crossbows left to get. That's it. Out of all the unconventional weapon run, shields, bows, crossbows, consumables, what was my favorite? The consumable was really fun. Consumable and shield, for sure. The shield run was very unexpectedly strong. Okay, let's see how this is here. And yeah, consumable as well was unexpectedly strong. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about, dude. There we go. Oh, nice, man. Finally. Some damage. That is what I'm talking about, dude. Only we could do that to every single boss. You know what? There are some Aeonian butterflies over here I should probably get. But yeah, but bows are definitely better than this. Like 100%. Especially if you're considering all bow categories. Like great bows do what ballistas do, but just better with the knockdowns and stun locking enemies. When it comes to black bow versus the pulley crossbow, there's a bit more of a debate, I guess. Because I think this is better for proccing statuses. At least it procs it faster. We're going to start with Frostbite. See, this is why we don't need stamina. Oh, boy. Please stop. What a great boss this is, dude. Why is this one guy chasing me? Okay, one more volley. Oh my god. Nice. Thank you for that, sir. All right, let's go do Radan, I guess. I'm gonna explain the build. Well, we are using crossbows and ballistas. They don't scale with any stats. So that's the unique thing about them. The uniquely bad thing about them, in fact. You know, if you're doing a level 1, I guess, maybe you could get some use out of them. Yeah, I should have done the run through level 1. Except I wouldn't have been able to use a bunch of these. And yeah, the thing is that crossbows are bad. Like, they are kind of not great. Clearly, they're viable, though. Pretty good for a ranged status build, though. I will say that. Like, maybe that's what it can do with the pulley crossbow. Ranged and status. Maybe the fastest range status thing you can do. Already got him rotted. And the damage, he's kind of getting smoked here. Damn, dude. Let's frost him, maybe? Is the frost physical? Oh my god, he's getting decimated, dude. He's actually gonna die before he flies up. Ow. No way. No, you don't. Dang. Simple. I shouldn't have rotted him because we didn't even need it, I guess. But to be fair, we are +9, so it's a pretty high upgrade for him. But that was clean, dude. That was pretty nice. Yeah, I'm saying they're bad, and then I just totally decimate Radan like that. All right, Dragon Barrow time, or the like main Dragon Barrow bosses. What are we doing here? Magic? Like, magic is actually interesting because you do have a magic crossbow. And I even got Terra Magica and all this stuff. You could try it. Let's just see what the normal pulley crossbow. 541. One was a sneak attack in there, though. It is actually better. But what about this, though? No, it's worse. Okay. But if I was using the full moon crossbow, if it was +9, then I think it would be better than this. So I'll get it to +9 eventually, because there are more kindred fights, like the gargoyles and stuff. Certainly poise break incoming. Has he not switched to... No, he's been in sword. I've just been on total autopilot here. Actually, we did get a stun. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit, I'm out of bolts. See ya. All right, nice. Ever thought about doing a run with only sleep items, weapons? Not really. I mean... It sounds a little too specific for what I normally do. Because I like these runs that are based on like entire categories of stuff. I guess you could say it's like a sleep weapon category or something, but that's more of something that I would try within a run. Like, let's say I will 100% do straight sword only at some point, and so that's a run where at some point I would do a sleep build instead of doing an entire run with it. You know what I mean? All right, we've got the water from the... We've got the water weakness, or lightning weakness from the rain. Lightning bolts, lightning... Scorpion Charm, Lightning Tear, surely. It's not as bad as that. And maybe it's just a weird first hit, because now it seems like it's okay. You can... that does happen sometimes where you're just able to, like, headshot them. I don't really know how to set up consistently, though. Yeah, I mean, I almost always cheese this guy on most runs, but I haven't fought him in a while. Okay, one more Kaled boss. That's it. One more. In this one, again, we just poison, rot. Oh, wait, can we even rot this guy? There's still one major no-hit run I want to do as well, which is that all bosses level 1+0 run that I kind of started routing, the region lock. And then, you know, all the weapon class runs as well. Yeah, the all bosses, all souls. Yeah, that's gonna be. I think that's gonna be one of the. I guess I go with this one. Oh. Well, I don't think I wasted too many. That run is gonna be probably the biggest commitment run I've ever done. And what I mean by that is like, the amount of time to actually get that run will take longer than probably any run I've ever done. Like, for sure, right? Because, like, just think about how massive that is. I'm working on it at the moment by, like, you know, playing through the chalices and stuff. Well, maybe not at the very moment, but it's going to take a lot of time. And then once I've done that, like, I need to get consistent at it. And then once we're at that point, you know, then we still have to do Dark Souls, you know, like all the, like, oh, a stun. We actually have to get the run after that, right? The full run. And I got to get more consistent at, you know, maybe DS1 no hit, I guess. And like DS2, I'm sure I can get more consistent at. Even DS3, I can get more consistent, so. All right, well, that should be Kayla done. We went through it really quick, actually, dude. Let's just go do Moog. Yeah, let's go do Moog and then open the DLC, I guess. A build I'm going to use for Elden Ring segment. Probably the same Faith build. The Faith is the strongest build in the game, at least for no hit. Right, you got nice Lightning Spear, the best infusion on Blood Fiend's arm, which is pretty much like the best weapon in the game. Like Frenzy Burst and stuff. It may not be the most efficient route, but like, it might be. Also, I'm not sure. Like, that Faith route is really good. I mean, you could go with a non-Faith route. It's hard to imagine doing a run like that without going at least with one of the two Int or Faith stats. We should go get the White Mask first. Intelligence is better. You think so? I don't know about that. The difference between Night Comet on the NPCs versus Knight's Lightning Spear, the one issue with Knight's Lightning Spear is that it can be a little inconsistent at hitting all the bolts, right? And whereas Night Comet would hit every time. So there's that. But Knight's Lightning Spear overall is probably a better spell. But yeah, the main thing with Faith build is that you get Blood Fiend's arm. Pretty effective strategy. Nice cast, buddy. Yeah, you do have Slicer, that's true. There is Slicer, but Slicer's not better than Blood Fiend's arm. Well, nah, Slicer's not better than Blood Fiend's arm, dude. Like, one thing that you're looking for on an all bosses no hit run in this game, you're not even looking for DPS as much as you're looking for just one-shot potential. Because when you one-shot stuff, it makes everything easier. You sneak up behind the boss and you one-shot them. Also, we get bleed bolts here. I kind of forgot about this.
Oh, good night. Are you here as a customer?
But yeah, if I were to try to... Got a shit ton of these. If I were to try to do an all bosses no hit run with, let's say, like a dagger build, that would be so much harder. Because you're not able to, like, do the same script on bosses anymore. I mean, you could still get a crazy amount of damage with, like, a dagger-type weapon. But it wouldn't be... Like, you wouldn't be able to script as many bosses, basically. Like, I'll script Consort. I had a script for Romana on the region-locked run. Oh, yeah, and I actually kind of forgot. I used the Watchdog staff a lot on region-locked, right? Totally forgot about that. But yeah, obviously, that's not as good as the Knight's Lightning Spear. Okay, I mean, I gotta get the pulley crossbow to +10, right? Don't even really have to think about that. So, the plan, rot, poison, and then just bleed. Tons of bleed. Wow, that's a really big increase in bleed buildup. Dang, none of the other ones have been that big. Like, these are 60, these are 55. I don't know if there's any other frost bolts. Let's have the shackle, too. Fuck, his range is... He's got so much range, dude. Dude, I must have gotten him, surely. How close can we get him, dude? Man, it was close, dude. That's actually crazy how close that was. With a crossbow, dude. That's impressive. Gotta watch out for his damage, because he's gonna be hitting like a fucking truck at this point. Wow, that was really good, dude. That was nice, man. Again, I guess anywhere where statuses are good, at least the pulley crossbow pulls through. Pun intended. Like, that was actually really solid. I wonder if I could have gotten him somehow, though. Maybe you just, like, wait a little bit longer. Maybe if I waited a little bit longer with that shackle, did a bit more damage first. Yeah, maybe a frost proc even, yeah. But he's pretty resistant to frost, though. Making pretty good pace on this run, dude. Like, 13 hours or so, 10 bosses an hour with crossbow. It's not bad. Where are those crossbow talismans? I actually don't know. One of them is behind Gaius. I remember that. Oh, and then, okay, the other one is Fog Rift Fort. Oh, it's on top of Fog Rift. I mean, you know what? I guess the fragments are still a little out of the way, even when you're doing all bosses, but it's not as bad. But I don't know. Maybe I should just give myself the fragments, dude. I'm just gonna go 5. I'm torn. Obviously, you can see this. We are now level 5, and then in the next region in Scadu Altus or whatever, we can get a lot more, I think. Let's start killing stuff. This will be the highest damage we get in the whole DLC, probably. So, well, at least for now. It might be better to go with just a single hit shot at first. Just because now he's going to have all that insane resist. Thing. Yeah. Pretty good damage. Beautiful. All right, there's our Ancient Somber Stone. That is the pulley crossbow, which is definitely by far the best crossbow. Like, it's not even a debate, really. Here we go. Okay, well, let's keep going, I guess. Let's go to Owns. Okay, well, Owns should get knocked down. I feel like Owns is pretty weak to a lot of statuses, too, so we could also try that. Okay, is he gonna dodge this? You are kidding me. He fucking parried me. Why did he land on his feet? He's a cat, dude. There we go. Okay. Just time it right, I guess. Ah, oh, fuck. There's some precise timing needed here, it seems. This just doesn't do a lot of damage. I'm dead. Ah, fuck, man. Yeah, this doesn't work as well as I was hoping it would. We'll try and maybe just crossbows easier. What the hell? Things have taken a turn in the DLC, especially just like the blessing. It's like I said earlier, the level 5 blessing is not a lot for some of these bosses. Although for this guy, it's enough, but okay. Well, we got it done. Yeah, pretty cool boss though. A little tricky with the crossbow. Oh yeah, we can get the spread crossbow. I actually kind of forgot about that one. Oops, I should have gotten that earlier. I thought it was on this path somewhere. Okay, there it is. Unfortunately, I can't really upgrade it all that much yet. We can get it to plus 13. So that's not gonna do the job. We haven't even been to mountaintops yet. So, but yeah, it's cool. It's definitely a cool crossbow. I was using it on Convergence mod. It seems sick, but look at my bolt numbers. So I have 39 bolts, 29 bolts, and apparently can only hit twice. So you're getting 2 bolts for 10 arrows. It doesn't seem great. Definitely got to try that one out. Like, at least it's unique, right? It's not just another knight crossbow. Okay, who is still alive? I guess the Death Knight. But yeah, maybe I should actually level up some endurance and put on some heavy armor. Like, we do have some very solid armor. Peak fashion, dude. I don't want to spend all, but something like that should be good. Oh, I'm still fat rolling. Sure. Yeah, the Sharp Shot Talisman and the Arrow Soaring Sting Talisman or something like that. That's what we want to get. And it's literally like right up there, I think. Above Garu. What is this guy? Can this guy be statused with anything? Oh, he can. He can be poisoned, rotted. He just can't be bled. But he's pretty resistant to everything. I probably should rot him. I'll try a ballista shot. See how long this poison takes. Wait, is this guy kind of dumb from range or something? I mean, that wasn't too long. All right, buddy, I get it. You can do that. I think the rot was worth it. Holy shit. Nice, dude. Really easy way to kill these guys, actually. I wouldn't say they're the hardest bosses, but that was pretty fucking easy, dude. Okay, unless I forgot someone, it is Rolana time. Oh, okay. I'm sure this will work out just fine. At least there are jar cannons blasting people, like blasting enemies. Pretty much the only job it has at this point because I can't even think about using it on any of these bosses. It's been so long since I slow played the DLC because it was my first playthrough of it. It was the last time that it'd be fun to do another one. Because I don't remember a lot of stuff, especially with how quickly I did it. Not that I went through the content quickly, but just in a very short amount of time. Like, I finished the whole DLC in like 3 days or something, is what I mean. But it still took me, or maybe it was 4 days, but it still took me a good 60 hours. Or maybe it was 50 hours. It was 50 or 60 hours. Like, I really took my time. Okay, we should probably go lightning and status here, right? What is the best against her? Pretty weak to sleep, actually. We could try sleep, I guess. Yeah, Sekiro DLC is top tier, you're right. I don't really know how to fight her with range either. That's a nice punish there. Kind of messed up again. I should have done the poison after my buffs ran out. Just trying to stay on the water. All right, here we go. Kind of working really well, actually. Not bad. I mean, considering only blessing level 5, that's really not terrible. Of course, the rot carried, but But yeah, not as bad as I thought it would be. I thought that was going to be a lot harder than that. All right, good stuff, dude. Let me just make sure that we killed everyone. I think so. Let me just make sure. Because yeah, Lamenter is not Graveside Plane. Like that's we do Charos later. Divine Beast, I do as part of Enter Ilum normally. Okay, so this is where. So first of all, I guess in terms of blessing level, I'm probably just gonna go straight to 11 now. 11 is pretty reasonable. Like maybe next time I do a run like this, I should just go straight to 11, because our damage, like we did feel probably the weakest we felt on the whole run during that segment, right? You know what could be pretty good on this run is the Crusade insignia. Could be quite good. Yeah, surely Jar Cannon on this guy. Oh my god, dude. I can't believe this. That's fucked up. Like, that's so dumb, dude. I could probably do that 10,000 times, and that would be the only time where he would just go fucking Ultra Instinct at the end. Why do I even bother with using the cannon for knockdown, dude? It just doesn't work. It's funny how long it takes for me to turn around.
My words, graceless heathen. Thou shalt not evade the fleet.
That's crazy, dude. Okay, so it's on top of the boss, right? Guess we can kill the boss first. I assume like Poison and Rot are good against these guys. Like I've gotten smoked a few times on this run like that, but I don't think any of them have been that bad. Yeah, I forgot how much of a freak Garu is. Guess I probably could have easily cheesed this guy. Let him rot for a little bit. There it is. Arrow Soaring Sting. So the question is, what does that replace? Probably, I don't know. That's great, dude. It's a really, really good talisman. Please stop being a freak to me. Okay. All right, let's go take out the Curse Blade. Apparently, Curse Blades are super weak to sleep, so we could try that. I keep saying I'm going to try sleep, and I just don't, but... Yeah, we still need to get the repeating, which I guess I could have gotten already, actually. You know what? I'll get it after this. I will try sleep, but the one problem using the pulley crossbow with sleep is that let's say you sleep on the second arrow, then you hit the third arrow, your sleep is done, right? Here we go, and then big Jar Cannon hit. Doesn't even knock down, apparently. That can't be right. Yeah, there we go. You know what? The Jar Cannon damage is starting to look pretty solid. Thanks to that new talisman. Okay, well, there we go. All right, yeah, let's go get that other crossbow. And I guess we can kill the boss at the fort, too. I guess we have to kill this guy. Where the hell is it, dude? It's somewhere around here. Oh, it's that, I guess. There we go. The final crossbow has been picked up. Love how there's just a gigantic fucking dragon and no one cares about it. They all just want to shoot me. Yep. Yeah, this is I mean, for a bow, this is actually really good damage. Like, bows can't do this amount of damage, I'm pretty sure, on these guys, but it's close, because Black Bow with a similar setup, the difference is you can't use Sacred Order. Yeah, that was actually very easy. Very simple. Repeating crossbow better than pulley? I'm not sure yet. I don't think so. Like, it just shoots a single one. I don't know about the damage numbers on it. This is the only crossbow Ash of War in the game. The only one. I mean, that's cool, dude. I hope that's good. Walk around with an absurd amount of souls every time you watch me. Hey, let's see if the 50-90 lags here. Wow, no lag at all. That's the first time I've seen that. First time I've seen anyone not lag while this rune breaks. It's crazy, dude. Literally been since my first playthrough that I've come up here. Okay, here we go. All right, here's the cannon, though. Where do I actually get the arrows, though? It is here. Oh, I do need to jump down? Really? Oh, shit. I thought you just needed the doll from up there. That kind of sucks. Okay. Anyways, we have now gotten every single crossbow in Ballista. So that's something. Yeah, and change it off for Ballista. But how good is that, though, is the question. Guess we're going to find out. Maybe it tracks enough for NPCs or something, but... Talisman behind guys boosted damage. Yeah, that's exactly where we're going right now. How long until From Software comes out with the next banger Souls game? I have no idea, man. It could be a while. If they're making Dustbloods or whatever. I would love an Elden Ring too. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Okay, so Geist is weakest to Holy, I think. So we are actually gonna want to go with it because Pierce is not that good either. But yeah, we'll start with Poison. Oh yeah, he's got iframes during this. I forgot. And that's quick. Kind of smoking him. Oh. Really nice that when he runs to the side like that, I can kind of just keep attacking. One bleed proc may be enough. Just kidding. Nice, dude. Pretty clean fight. Imagine if we didn't have Rot on this run. That would have been very bad. All right, and now, usually, like, once I kill Gaius, then I'll just allow myself to start leveling up Blessing again. Sharp Shot Talisman. Well, there's the last Talisman, and now I guess we just got to start killing stuff, but maybe we can get past the Hippo, and then I'll have to end for today, dude. So what the plan is I'm going to finish Skadu Altus, and then go to Mountaintops next, I think. You know what? The Rolana fight wasn't actually too bad on this one. I was thinking maybe I'd die a few times to her, but she was actually really easy. With the range and the rot, kind of no problem, dude. But yeah, and you know, we haven't tried the repeating crossbow yet, but that's the next thing. Like, as soon as I get that thing upgraded. Okay, 40 endurance should be plenty. Yeah, more effective than Rotten Crystal Spear, yeah. I mean, it's probably also faster than the Rot bow, like the Rot arrows. Kind of want to go with Gaius armor just to, I don't know. I haven't really worn it before. I mean, I think this fits well with the crossbow build, sorta. Surely I won't hate fighting this boss as I always do. I really do not like this boss. It's no secret. Genuine, like, D- tier boss. I did not mean to roll in there. I'll probably go Kindred of Rod Exaltation. Here we go. Love this attack. If that was pre-patch, I 100% would have gotten hit by that. There's also kind of a strat for this boss where you get in front of him and then he can't do that rain attack anymore. Just got to stay in front of him, and he won't really do any of his garbage attacks except for that spin. He does the spin. But yeah, see, this is the strat for Hippo. As you can see. Yeah, unfortunately, that, like, rain arrow attack is just totally inconsistent to dodge, at least as far as I'm aware. At least you can just do that in phase 2 and basically trivialize him. I guess tomorrow we finish up Skadu Altus, because, again, I think we only have Mesmer and the Avatar left, as far as I'm aware. I think that's right. I think we killed everyone else. So we have picked up every crossbow and every ballista. I haven't tried out these two yet because I just don't have the upgrade materials for it. So after we kill Mesmer, then we should be able to easily go upgrade it and stuff. Okay, yeah, let's go do the Erdtree guy first, I guess. Someone was saying we should try the Perfumer bolts, which, like, maybe I should actually try them. I don't know. I didn't end up getting the Perfumer talisman. Let's try it. This would be a good place to try them. Let's go here. Yeah, I gotta farm some. Yeah, let me get my farm ready. Yeah, we're almost at a point here where we just have too many talismans. Yeah, the Perfumer's bolts do get buffed by the Perfumer talisman, but like again, like there are too many slots to put on. I guess Arrow Soaring Sting can get taken off, like Fire Clutch or something. Let's go over here. I don't know if these guys actually drop them, but I don't care. I'm just gonna kill this guy and say we're good. All right, what do we get? Hey, we actually got some. Nice. Legitimate drop right there. Okay. I didn't know he drops 104 of them. I didn't either, honestly. Oh, yeah. 1188. 1281. Uh-oh. I guess I can't really riposte. I wanted to try exploding. That's not exploding. Does it actually look less, or is that just... Oh, yeah, I don't have... It's less right now. Wasn't expecting I'd run out of the Perfumer bolts I got on this fight, to be honest. Was not expecting that. I haven't seen that attack in ages, dude. Because this boss almost never survived this long. But I haven't seen that triple attack since I first learned the boss, even. Anyways, fun boss though. I feel like this boss is quite underrated, and it's nice to see the full moveset sometimes. But yeah, I haven't seen that in, in a long time, dude. Fun boss except for that exact attack. You think so? I think that triple attack is fine, dude. The key to dodging those like big AoE attacks. So there's the initial AoE, and then there are projectiles that come after it, right? So if you stay point blank, then you need to time your roll properly that you roll both. And that's tricky to do. Or you can do what I do, and all you do is you get outside of the range of that initial like spherical AoE, and you react to when that explosion happens, and then you just dodge the projectiles after, and that's it. It's actually I think it's a sick attack, and it's not a bad one to deal with either. Like, I don't think it's a problem. Yeah, because I think it is a tricky attack when you don't know the proper way to dodge it. then you're basically just purely relying on like having some sense of timing, you know? Okay, this box should be better because we can use statuses here. Like maybe the avatar could use statuses too, but you know what? I'm also gonna do like the quick entrance for my buffs. The way this works, by the way, is just like when you open this door, the cutscene gets queued up, right? And I guess event for the cutscene or whatever has a certain amount of range. And so when we come here, the range cutoff is like right in this room. And so as soon as we enter, then we get into the cutscene, then we get pulled into the fight. And basically the benefit is that we don't have to like buff and then open the door and, you know, lose a good 10 seconds on our buffs, you know? See how this goes. You know what? I got the Crusader insignia, right? Fuck, he's tankier than I thought. I get that. Did that miss? Oh, dude, I thought I had to reload. I just wasted so many rod arrows. Don't make me waste frost arrows, please. I'm so limited. I should have saved Frost for phase 2. Come on, bleed, you bastard. This is actually quite effective, dude. There are a lot of punishes we can get here. Yeah, because I guess I never really realized how often he just kind of runs away from you. What do I use to finish him off? I guess just normal. I'm tanky, dude. You dead? Am I dead?
Mother.
Oh my god, I almost died at the end, dude.
America.
Again, see, where statuses are good, crossbows are good. That is what I've learned. I have realized the place of crossbows in this game, at least this particular one. The rest of them, maybe not. Unless someone can think of a boss that I missed, we are done Scadu Altus. Although, the blood-sucking tier would be nice to get, but I kind of just didn't think about killing the Furnace Golem for it. Anyways, I think we're going to go back to the base game now and go through here, get the bell bearings, start getting those other crossbows upgraded, because I would very much like to test those out. So let's get this first bell bearing, and then I'm going to go back and upgrade the other ones. Well, I actually don't even know what type of stone they are. I kind of just assumed they were smithing, but maybe not. We've cleared out Scadu Altus so far. So only 2 regions done, but like that is actually kind of most of the DLC bosses. At least a good amount of them. Okay, let's see what type of stones these are. Okay, this one's a somber. Interesting. Okay, I guess that's means we can get it basically straight to +9. We can almost get the other one to +21. I really hope it's good. I hope, like, surely it'll redeem the crossbows. All right, so we need a somber 8, which we are about to pick up. No, I haven't tried Rabat's Cannon yet. We're just getting an upgrade right now. I think it should be good. You would think it would be decent with the magic great bolts, which unfortunately I don't have yet. I guess I could. Maybe I should have gotten those, dude. I might break my region locked really quick to go get those. Because yeah, I probably shouldn't have come to mountaintops yet. Well, no one saw the last like 15 minutes. No one saw that. Yeah, invalid run after reset now. Seems like a pretty far drop, honestly. Here we are. Spell Mechanist's Bell Bearing. Oof, that's expensive. I don't know how many of these I'm actually going to be using, but got a couple hundred. Yeah, numbers same as all the other ones, but is it going to be good though? So, yeah, we can get one of them to +9. Or wait, no. Oh no, sorry. We can get one of them to +10. And then I just need to think of where another Somber 8 is here. And probably, maybe most importantly, I need to get the spread crossbow upgraded because, I mean, it's almost certainly our highest DPS at this point. Oh, yeah. I think I know which one that is. Like, that's the big one on top, right? Yeah, +21, I think the highest right now, right? Unless, like, I could go into the DLC and pick up some more smithing 8s. Yeah, there's a 4 pickup in one of the fort something. Oh yeah, the Troll Knight also has a bunch of 8s as well. He has 9 smithing stone 8s. So yeah, let's go do that. We have access to all that stuff. So yeah, Fort Reprimand. It's 3 smithing 8s in mountaintop south of the tree. Wait, really? Either way, I'm just gonna go kill this Troll Knight and get 9, and then we're good to go. Okay. There we are. This should hit like a truck now, because it kind of already did. Okay, so am I doing the repeating, or should I get the cannon? Because we can get both the +9. I think I should do repeating. And then we need an 8 and a 9 for the cannon, which we're just gonna get here. So yeah, this works out. Okay, here first proper look at the new crossbows. So, I mean, that's doing some work, I would say. What about this bad boy? Definitely a lot more DPS. Oh, and look at that damage. I somehow got both of them. Oh, not bad, dude. There goes almost all my full stack of those bolts. Those were double hits, though. So that's, you know, we're getting basically like double the damage. You know what? I guess while we're here, we can go down to the merchant. I think it's this guy that's got the lightning great bolts.
His custom well.
I'm not planning on coming back to this guy, so... Okay, let's go get the Somber 8. Borealis is probably going to be terrible with this. Kind of just needs strike damage here, which we cannot... Oh, you know what we can do? Aha. We can do strike, I think. I guess, you know what? This will be the real test if this is strike or not. Yes, and we got the Lance Talisman for this exact reason. All right, where are you, Borealis? Please be strike. It'd be so funny. Oh, it's... I don't know. That looks like pretty good damage to me. That's a wing hit as well. Yeah, there's got to be strike. I think. See if I can get some headshots. Dude, now this is gaming right here. Look at this. Look at the damage, dude. Bonk. 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 Oh. Beautiful, dude. You know what, though? I still can't tell if that's strike or not. It must have been to do that much damage there. But yeah, legitimately the highest DPS you can get with a crossbow is by literally not even using the intended use of it. Again, I wish I knew if this was strike or not. I think it is, but I was howled and I was golden vowed and stuff. That's why I'm just not certain. I have no clue. Guess we can do Castle Sol now. Go cheese the boss here, I guess. People have been telling me to do it. I did do it on the bow run too, I think, but there aren't many runs where I actually have a chance to use this cheese, even though it's not a good one. So I kind of feel like I should. What do you guys think? Cheese or no cheese? Like, people are going to say to cheese him. No way people are going to say, yeah, to not cheese him here. Where's the boss? Oh, yeah, we got to shoot him through the little crack. I forgot. Do we start with the pulley? There we are. Okay, so like right there, I guess. Am I getting him? Yeah, I got him. I got him. All right. And now... Look at this, and I'm even canceling my recovery. This is gaming, dude. It's like the second fastest DPS with the ballista we've had this run. Other than just using it as a melee weapon. But look at this, dude. Like, we're actually smoking them. And the explosive is making it so I don't actually even have to aim this, basically. Man, that was definitely the better way to do it than I've done in the past. Because, yeah, that ledge tech, it actually came in handy here. Finally, a nice clean jar cannon kill. We haven't really had one of those. Yeah, I switch to mouse like pretty often if I have to aim stuff. I guess it's pretty cool that people can actually see it now instead of just like me saying that. It's like, oh yeah, I sometimes switch to mouse and keyboard. Like, I do that pretty often. Okay. I guess there really aren't too many mountaintops bosses, right? Another immune to every status boss, pretty much. Okay, surely the tracking cannon here will do work. Nice. Nice. Is it cooking them? Oh my god, don't heal. Oh! Don't heal. Bastard. But you see that tracking, though? That was really nice right there. Look at this. Look at this kill. Oh, you are such an idiot, dude. That was really good. That was really good. Like, almost, you know, that's almost like a no-hit strat good right there. Oh, this is fun, man. We're getting, like, some of these DLC crossbows, they cooked with them. Like, the repeating is hitting pretty hard. The spread hits hard. The Rabat's cannon is, like, doing its job. It's beautiful. Okay, let me just see. Oh, yeah, you know what? I totally forgot about the Deathrite Bird. I only had 2 bosses left, but... I guess the one thing we're missing, we don't have the Warrior Jar shard. But it's because I was waiting to get the Alexander shard instead. Anyways, let's see how this does.
Hi, Juno. Did you kill Grave Dragon Great and cave it in the storm?
Oh, that was exactly what I was hoping for, dude. Dang, the repeating crossbow it does so much damage, dude. It's smoked. Like, it's just, this is definitely the highest burst damage you can get with the crossbows with repeating fire. It's really good. Okay, I think repeating crossbow here is going to be really good, but it's these damn rot bolts, dude. But I guess I have the black key ones I can also use. I should get some more poison, which we should get from, I guess, here. Rot is like the absolute carry in Fire Giant Phase 2. And like bleed, it takes a while to proc him, but maybe it won't with the repeating crossbow and the pulley crossbow or something. And if we use regular arrows, probably we'll want to just go like lightning. Oh. Man, that does like a lot of damage, but yeah, we didn't even proc him yet. There we go. Yeah, I think like the repeating is by far the highest damage, but it's not great for proccing statuses maybe, or it's decent, but just not as good as pulley. Looks like I got him, right? Because that's a lot of bullets you're using. But yeah, I mean, we're kind of smoking them here so far. I think it's decent for status, but maybe just a little bit too inefficient for it. Okay. So now we go with rot and poison again. Wait, what? Really didn't get him yet? Holy shit, we stunned him? Yeah, that, I mean, it does a lot of damage, dude. See you later, sir. Just smoke them. Very respectable amount of damage with that Ash of War. Very nice, dude. Simple. Super simple. Only 1,000 bolts. Nah, we didn't... I don't even think we used a stack there, did we? Or yeah, we probably did, I guess. Other than the bow run? Really? Did it not just rot him on the bow run? Okay, so... should I go somewhere else? Or should we... Nah, we should go farm Missoula for sure. One thing that's concerning me, though, is Placidusax. We're not gonna have enough rot bolts to proc him. But I guess we could do all the underground now. Guess let's go here. Gonna have an insane Mimic Tier fight on this one. The cannon's probably going to smoke the Mimic Tier. I would like to get another Somber 10 for it, because I do think this cannon actually is quite useful. I'm quite happy with this one. Maybe I should get the Magic Clutch ring. Let's see how this goes. I mean, I guess I could probably just blast him from here. Yeah, I'm sure we can just blast him. Yeah. This is one of the first runs where I've actually been able to do that. Yeah, I think this cannon actually is really solid, dude. And I might be able to use it on the moose here, too. Maybe when he flies up. I guess I kind of underestimated how useful that tracking would be. Okay, let's see if I remember the skip, because I don't actually think we need anything else from here. I think you just do something like this. What should I use on this boss? Maybe Holy? Holy and Fire are both good, I think. I think they're both the same. Maybe we should, you know what? I should get some more FP. That's what I should do. Not bad. Ooh, not bad at all. Okay, I did want to try this. Oh yeah, that's nice, dude. Good luck trying to out-heal that. I guess we have the lower ancestor spirit too. Maybe I should go do them next. Or, you know what? It doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm going to get some more mind. 21 should be plenty, I think. Yeah, the cannon's probably going to work so well here, actually. Because he's going to try to dodge it, but he's not going to be able to. Let us see. Look at that, dude. That's what I'm talking about right there. Bam. Shit. I think I'm more impressed with the cannon here, actually. There we go. It really does take a lot of FP, this thing. See ya. Clean, dude. Yeah, that's why you don't like Dare Magica. Yeah, especially because they nerfed it, too. And it's not nearly as good anymore. Still pretty good, though. Yeah, when you're actually trying to use it and you're not one-shotting bosses, then it does become more difficult to use. Okay, this area should be done. Okay, so we're good to go. So now, let's go back here.
Ah, my son.
Okay, so we can now take the portal. Although maybe I should just go to Deep Root and take out these bosses. It won't take long. So let's go here first. What's closer here? Wait, I need to do it before giving... Is it actually too late? He is certainly dead. Anyways, we've done all the stuff for it already. I'm just gonna give it to myself. Look at that, a Miyazaki care package. Magic Scorpion Charm. Okay, let's go to Deep Root. See if lay boys are terrible with this or not. I think it should be okay. As I've said though, we're still in a situation where we haven't gotten stuck on any boss yet. Okay, am I gonna be far away enough from here? Oh, goodbye, sir. Dang. Oh, shit. Oh, you think you can roll to the side on that? I really want to get Terra Magic up again. I can. Ah, yeah, I was too slow. Oh! That was a lot of damage I just took, but I also dealt a lot of damage. That's kind of insane. Good trade. I'm gonna end this guy's career. Oh, he just really took that, huh? Never noticed that actually. When I reload this thing, when you reload a crossbow, I'm using my cannon arm to do it, and it looks so weird. Requires a lot of dexterity, probably. I was gonna go here, but I guess I just didn't. Gotta say, I'm quite liking this cannon. Look at that. It just is so nice. You can't do anything. Oh, I guess you can do that. It's such a scam that this dude can't fall off. See ya. I kind of wanted to keep this, and maybe we can get the moose debuff weapon. I probably will do that. Okay, I do wish we were at +10, as I've been saying, because we're leaving some damage on the table, but I think this will work out really nicely here. There's a headshot. Look at this, dude. Look at this. Oh my god, am I gonna get this insane kill? Oh, no, you robbed me of it, dude. I got robbed. Ah, but that was really good though still. But yeah, I kind of got robbed. Yeah, that midair kill, it's actually really too bad. I don't think I've ever seen that boss die in midair before. That'd have been pretty sick. Yeah, dude, this ballista is crazy, actually. It's so fun to use. I guess I can go... I don't think magic's the best here, but I'm gonna do this combo. Ooh. Should have done Terra Magica. That's a lot of damage. Like, look at how much damage that is compared to the pulley, dude. Dang. And that was without Terra Magica. I kind of just forgot to use it. Yeah, this thing has really increased our damage significantly.
I will not.
Is it just you, or do others also find the lore interactions questline cold, not really appealing? It is definitely not just you. But yeah, compared to Elder Scrolls, yeah, 100% I am in the same boat. There is one thing, though, that is... I think is really a fact rather than an opinion, and it's that the quests in this game are so outdated. The quest design is so outdated, dude. It's pretty much just using the exact same thing they did in Dark Souls, but still in Elden Ring, in an open world game that was made 11 years after. Like, you mess up a slight thing, and the quest is actually just done, and you can't do anything about it. If quests mattered more in the game, then you would think that they would probably prevent that from happening. But I think that's a pretty clear indication that they don't feel that the quests matter all that much, which is fair. And I think that's true. I think they don't matter all that much. Right? Like, you don't have to do a playthrough and follow a questline ever. Dang, we're just trivializing the game with this at this point. You know what? Maybe I should go get the mushroom crown, although I kind of like this armor set. Maybe there's some more butterflies around here. Okay, well, we have some more rot now. Okay, repeating is going to be the best on this boss, surely. Maybe we want to go physical. I don't know. Well, this run was very status heavy until we got the repeating crossbow. I mean, look at that damage. It's pretty fucking good. Look at that. Very respectable.
Why can't be like
It's exactly what I was hoping he wouldn't do. Yeah, the repeating crossbow has made our damage actually solid. And it's very nice, actually. It's nice to not rely on statuses anymore as much. So now we have rot, so let's go to Farmazula, and then I definitely want to max out the cannon.
My sweetings, come out from whence.
Okay, let's go do it. Want to see what repeating can do with the talisman and the debuff. Oh, yes, I want to get the debuff. That's right. The debuff is a little inconvenient to use, though. Let's get the moose axe. I think this should be very solid here. I am a little concerned about proccing them too quickly with the pulley crossbow, though. So we're going to find out. Nice. Wow, like, look at how fast that procs, dude. When you're trying to use... Or the barrage, it is not even close to that good at proccing. Okay, and then... Wait, fuck. Moose debuff, where are you? This? That's crazy that you're not going to phase 2. Not bad damage at all. Yeah, see, this is where what I was saying. Like, we don't really rely on the statuses anymore. Oh, I poised through. Nice. Beautiful. Look at just how easy that is, dude. Oh my god, it's just so easy. Look at this. You're kidding me. One HP in a dream. Pretty solid kill. I mean, anything's easy when you have sleep, but that is, other than sleep pots, that probably is the best way to get sleep on them is with the pulley crossbow. Oh yeah, Night Rain Archer is definitely way more interesting than the base game. There's no doubt about that. That's one of the things I think they can, I'm hoping they improve in the next Souls game. Next Souls game, there's no excuse to not have more interesting Archer builds. Although I think you have cool Ashes of War, you have, you know, cool moveset and stuff. But yeah, I think having a riposte would be awesome.
Then let us begin.
All right, my friend.
Alexander,
It is time to die. Goodbye, my friend. My cat's watching Alexander get smoked. Rip. Anyways, this will be a nice boost to machine gun crossbow. Oh boy. That's crazy, dude. He's climbing climbing my sound panels. Get the ladybug. Okay, let's get the Ancient Somber here. I guess I can... Wait, I wonder if I lock onto his head. Wow, that's crazy. It just flies dead straight from that far away. That's interesting. Oh boy. I just worried he's gonna like jump and fall down on like on all my stuff. Well, It's gonna hurt him, but then it's also gonna hurt my stuff. It's a lose-lose. No, cats don't really take fall damage. That's kind of true. For the most part. All right, we'll do Class X first, I guess. That fight's gonna be a little bit rough, but at least we have the repeating crossbow. Mid coming up. Yeah, I don't disagree with you. I think this boss isn't the best. I like Midir more than this boss for sure. It's the same kind of thing, but I just think Midir is a more interesting fight than this one. No, I guess you can't lock on the head here. I mean, that's not horrible. Yeah, when the buffs run out, won't be looking so good anymore. Still in for like 1600 though. I probably could status him. He's very resistant to every status though. Okay, let's try spread. Yeah, just not as it's just not nearly as good. No, repeating's the way. Like 1300 damage, and I don't really think we have any buffs active anymore. There are those counter hits. You're kidding me. Oh, I had no arrows. Like, how did all of that miss? This is quite a long Class X fight. There we go. Yeah, Blue Dancer does work with crossbows. I think. Like, I was using it earlier. I'm pretty sure it works. Quite a long fight. But yeah, maybe I should have gone status. I don't know. Okay, definitely here we're gonna go statuses though. Wait, does repeating not work on the or wait? Does it not work on the repeating crossbow, really? I just kind of assumed it did, but I mean, it's certainly possible that it doesn't. Wait, what's happening? Oh. Ah. Really love to get a bleed proc before phase 2 here. Nice. Okay. So here... Well, he's dead, but surely won't get smoked by this. Very simple. I think on Gideon, like Gideon might actually be really solid with this cannon, dude. Yeah, I guess we may as well just go finish up the last of the any % bosses, right? May as well finish them up. There we go. Oh, okay. Alexander Shard actually doesn't work on it. Damn, dude. That's that's so dumb. I guess I may as well just test myself too, right? Yeah, I'm sorry, Turtle Pope, but you are a good test subject. 3325. Yeah, it actually doesn't work. Nice one. Nice game, dude. So the only Ash of War that's actually really usable with crossbows just doesn't even get boosted by this. Good job, Miyazaki. You did it again. I think this is going to work pretty nicely. The only problem is if he starts going behind the walls or if Like, I'm basically going to play this like a frenzied flame kind of, or a frenzy burst type of fight. I'm just going to like sit back here and just shoot at him. Trigger the fight.
And here you come, to stand before the Elden Ring, to become Elden.
Ooh.
It's a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas,
Look at him.
none shall take the throne.
Ah, goddamn heal.
For us, that we can continue to struggle on to eternity.
You're what an absolute clown this guy is. Idiot.
I know in my bones.
What an idiot, dude. He didn't even attack a single time. I'm liking this cannon, dude. Like maybe, yeah, like maybe that's not the highest damage ever right there, but... And yeah, the thing is, he is trying to input read that, but he just... And he is input reading it, but he rolls... As long as you're at the right distance, he rolls too early. Because it's a delayed projectile. And then even if he rolls to the side, it still tracks him, right? So it's perfect. Okay, so lightning is the best on this boss. And I don't think... Like, I think this is a spread crossbow fight, probably. Spread and pulley, what I'm thinking. Poison and... Dude, look how fast it procs stuff. It's crazy, dude. All right, spread crossbow time. You know what's funny? The damage of this actually feels pretty bad now. Because... You know what? I should have gone fire phase 2. It's kind of interesting, though, is the jump attack on this works well enough. One more hit. Oh, right in the air, dude. Why'd I do that? Fuck. Okay, so I'm gonna rot him again. At least try to. Yeah, it's actually really nice that I can jump attack and it's like fast enough with this thing. Oops. Get what phase I'm in, dude. Goodbye, my friend.
Brave, tarnished.
Yeah, the spread crossbow, although extremely inefficient on arrows, is definitely our highest damage in cases like this where I can't do the repeating. Okay, we have 3 types of fire bolts, so we should be good here, I think. I probably should go lightning for Elden Beast, but I actually may go with some bonk build on him. Yeah, to start, we'll go fire. And yeah, what's great is, like, worst case, I just bonk him, so... Surely won't parry this. Oh. There we go. Oh. Let me do it, dude. Yeah, Spamagon, dude. Oh, why is it just like... What if that reload is slower than the other crossbows? It feels kind of slower. Hopefully the rot's doing good work here. Really too. Okay. Yeah, not the worst. Not the worst. It's like 1 Iron Ball charge R2 worth of damage. Hopefully I don't die here. It's so funny when he's like flying through the air and bugging out during that attack. I feel like so far this is going much better than the bow did. What was that? Okay, let's see it. Bonk him. I feel like that's higher damage than if I try to... use the spread or something. Actually very respectable. Like somehow. It's actually pretty good. Bonk. 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 Nice, dude. Beautiful. Imagine someone seeing this when Elden Ring came out. Or, you know, after they beat the game, 3 years later, someone's going to be bonking Elden Beast with a jar cannon on a horse in the fight. Which is like, wait, what? It must be modded, surely. That's modded gameplay. Okay, well, Elden Beast down. So, yeah, we should probably go to Snowfield, and then... This is what we've been missing the whole run, is the frost bolts. Okay, so yeah, probably the first... And there's that tree... I think the tree in the middle is one of the best places to get the rhymed crystal buds. Finally, the rhymed crystal bud farm. Ow, ow. Okay, so we now have frost bolts, finally. All right. Big Theo now, I guess. Sleep. He's pretty weak to sleep, so I think we can use that. Probably Frostbite isn't the best, but we can also use it too. I think I got sleep. You know what? I probably got sleep earlier, but then I couldn't see it because of the rot. I think that's what happened. Wow. How'd that clip me? It's so weird. He's supposed to go to phase 2 like an hour ago. Uh-oh. I really wanted to sleep him, but it's just not gonna happen. You know, be really like a really sick build is doing. Oh, see you later. Right in the eyeball. Would be doing the pulley crossbow with poison bloom strikes twice or whatever the hell it's called. Because you proc statuses so quickly and easily with the pulley crossbow. And so if you combine that with something that does that much damage every time you hit, it's like, that'd be sick, dude. Yeah, worms only get a little sleep stagger, but it'd be enough for me to get a repeating crossbow volley off. I wonder if I don't know if the ballista is really going to work. It doesn't really work that well on these guys, so... Yeah, my hunting build got a little crazy, dude, yeah. Really status prop. Ow. And get headshotted, bro. Eliminated. The Giga Chad crossbow user. All right, so we got the holy build. Thank you. Thank you for that one. Thank you, sir. Oh, and I'm actually getting killed here. Oh! What an annoying ass boss this guy is, dude. All that buffing for one hit. Yeah, I guess I could cheese from above. I want to see the one shot, though. We should be able to just blast him here. Oh. You're kidding me. Dude, that is insane, man. Oh my god. I just lost like 2 mil runes or something. I'm gonna try this again. There we go. Simple. I did want to see if this guy lags up my PC. And it actually seems like he doesn't. So you need a 9950 X3D and a 5090 for this guy to not lag your game. Can't believe I lost that 2 mil. That's actually insane. Yeah, surely a console runs that part perfectly, dude. I'm sure that runs perfectly well on a PS5. What I believe it is, for the most part, is that people that play on console, even a PS4, remember people talking about it, I think people are just more used to, not inconsistent frame rates, but consistently lower frame rate. And so then it's like, oh, this is normal. I'm getting my like 45 FPS here, and it's fine. It's gonna work perfectly for this, dude. Look at that. Because I've played this game on PS5. This game absolutely lags still. Put shit on. It doesn't run nearly as well as medium high-end PC, I guess. When I was playing this on a 3070 in the like i7, like what one was it, dude? Like 13700 KF. Then yeah, I'd be getting mostly 60, but then there would be some parts in the game where I would have huge drops, right? Including that mausoleum. If I go there, I'd drop to like 30 FPS and it would be terrible. Yeah, you can cheese Loretta, but I wouldn't use freezing mist for it. You can cheese with rot pots. That's what I would do if I was actually going to do something like that. You could throw in freezing mist too, I guess. But this should be really easy with this setup here. And we actually have frost as well. Maybe this is the type of build where you actually just don't reset the proc and just take the extra damage. Whew. Not my best roll. I don't even know if you can sleep her, but kind of doesn't matter. Pretty simple. Yeah, this game does look so good, doesn't it? Imagine what their next game will look like. I think Millennia is going to get smoked, at least in Phase 1 by the Rabat's Cannon. I'm not sure about Phase 2, though. Phase 2, we might just rely on frostbiting, frost and bleed or something. I don't really know exactly what to expect here. Okay, we do that. Please stop chasing. Now, look at that. It hits, but I guess I was hoping it would knock her down. Maybe I just need to be a bit further. No, I don't think we're gonna get the knockdown at all here. Yeah, there are much better ways to do this Phase 1 by doing this kind of cheese. Just getting Night Comet or anything like that that doesn't get input red. Yeah, Millennia's kind of dumb in Phase 1, dude. She's a little slow. In Phase 2, she rushes you down. Like, she doesn't really do this in Phase 2 anymore. Okay. Jump me. Jump. Do it. Do something. Oh my goodness. Just wasting my buffs away. Okay, here we go. There's a bleed. There's a frost. And this is kind of easy, dude. There's a bleed. There with one of those. Oops. You see that aim punch on that that shot? Fuck. I'm using the dude. I was like, why is she not proccing? Probably would have procced an hour ago. Oh. Talk about an easy Millennia kill. Holy shit, dude. So easy. That was actually trivial, dude. I mean, sure, the damage wasn't insane, but just that play style. You just simply walk backwards and... Yeah, I guess she didn't do waterfowl or clones, but it wouldn't have been an issue. Anyways, holy shit, I think we're done the base game, dude. From the looks of it, it looks like it's done. Where do we start? I mean, we've already done a bit of the DLC. Should we go down to Midra? Like, we don't really need anything else unless I want to get the blood-sucking tier, which I feel like is going to be extremely painful with this. And I can't even riposte. Yeah, I can use pots, but we're doing crossbow only, so... Oh, wait, do you actually have to activate him with pots? I thought you could shoot him for some reason. Oh, shit, you're right. Well, in that case... Yeah, I certainly like using a key item. Everyone's got to look away, though. Including myself. Yep, so just... I missed. Okay, there should be no possible way to miss this. What is happening, dude? I actually am so confused as to what is happening. Oh, only furnace activates? Oh. I thought I thought it could be any of them. Third time's the charm. Yeah, you know what? I was probably too low. I probably wasn't hitting him in the right spot. Okay, well, no one saw that. Crossbow only continues. So yeah, we'll swap out Ritual Sword for the Spear Talisman. Yeah, I'm just hoping Jory, we can just status and then just simply wait. I haven't really fought this boss with range very much, so... We should try to those Lordsworn bolts. Simply don't look. Actually, well, no, we should go farm some Lordsworn bolts. Probably a good idea to go farm. Okay, so I think just any of these guys drop it, right? Just any of the... Oh, I think it's the little guy that drops it. Oh, do they? Okay. Oh, he dropped something. Why did they just drop normal bolts, dude? Anyways, surely we got some. I've been waiting to do this. Yeah, insane lucky drop, dude. How am I always so lucky? It's crazy. Yeah, you know what? The spread crossbow with exploding or lightning bolts would actually be nice here. Can I shoot during this? Nice. Ow. Interesting. Fucking hell, that was close. What the hell am I meant to do, man? This is I mean, this has got to be... I don't know if it's the worst boss I've ever made, but it's close. Like, it has to be bottom 5. At least. I'm dead. Please die. Look at this boss, dude. Oh my god. What were they thinking here? It is insane, dude. What on earth were they thinking, man? Jory's the worst boss in the game. I stand by that 100%. And then you're followed by one of the worst areas in Souls history, basically. Not because it does look cool, but that's it. And Midra, is Midra worth it? It depends on the run. But, you know, at least for bosses, it's like that. Jory has no purpose. Jory is just copy-pasted enemies, first of all, that get summoned, and you get spammed like never before. Oh, boy. Okay, anyways, we are on Midra now. An actual good boss fight. What do I want to use here? Bleed is probably a good play. This boss has so much health. Pretty resistant to rot, though. But I still think it's worth it. So rot, poison, bleed, like just statuses here, I think. Cool. Pretty resistant to poison or rot, like I was saying. Wow, still nothing, huh? There we go. Definitely makes things a little trickier when I've got the constant damage being taken. Nice. Got to heal. Oh. Shit. Usually I don't get that. You don't get that from point blank, so I didn't even really know that there was that. Like an explosion on it, dude. Did my friend? Nice, dude. Yeah, I don't know. Like, maybe it is worth it for that boss, because he is so fun, but it's just so painful, dude. Where shall we go next? We could go Bale next. Sure. Oh, yeah, maybe we should get Egon in this. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. We have the bow plus cannon duo. Okay, I think I'm just gonna cheese this fucking guy. I hate this guy. Not bad damage for... Like, definitely some drop-off happening there. We gotta get a little closer. There we go. Just do another one, why not? Yeah, for sure one of the easiest ways to take these guys out. Just simply run away and lock onto their head. Yeah, Golden Land is a better way to do this, though, for sure. But this is maybe like the third best way to do it, based on what I've tried myself. Look at that. Simple. Simple, dude. I definitely think at this point I'm convinced that this is the best cannon in the game, which is pretty cool. I thought the Jar Cannon was better. Like the numbers are higher on it, I guess. It kind of depends on the situation, but overall this one's better, I think. I think that tracking is just too good. Okay, so for Bale, let's see. All right, just physical it is. And then he's pretty resistant to a lot of statuses too. I could try Rot though. All right, buddy. We're slaying a dragon.
You, Bale!
See how good this is here.
I hereby vow you will rue this day. Behold, a true great warrior, and I, Egon, your fear made flesh.
Okay, we just got him. Oh man, we're kind of hitting him hard here though.
With every last drop of my being.
Maybe it's a little too slow to use here. Oh, wait, here we go. Accidentally just used the wrong arrows there. Nice, dude. I would love to midair kill him so bad. Hey, Egon, leave him, please. What's happening? Whoa. 1 HP in a dream, dude. How did that miss him? Did it miss? Ah, we're so close to the mid-air kill. But what happened, dude? I think it didn't hit him. Wait, wait, what? I'm actually confused, though. How did it not kill him? He can't, dude, he can't die in the air. That's the only way, because look how much damage he took. I would love to. Oh my god, it's like millennia, dude. It's the millennia thing. Actually robbed of my insane kill. It was perfect. Like, look at this. It was perfect.
Fail. GG. Gino.
But yeah, he can't die in the air, I guess. And he almost trolled me here. Imagine I died. Wait, you have a clip of a mid-air kill? Oh. That's actually crazy. Oh, that's funny. Anyways, where should we start? I guess we could go to Charos next. Get Lamenter out of the way. Lamenter or Metter next? Gotta pick my poison, dude. You know, we already have all this set up for Metter, so let's go for Metter next. Yeah, the entire base game is done for whoever was asking that. We finished the whole base game. Okay, so what are we actually going to use on the boss here? Bleed is the weakest. Rod is, like, everything else is pretty resistant, I guess. You know what? I'm sure the Bratz Cannon on this fight's probably pretty good, too. When the boss is far away. I mean, I guess I can do the cheese on this NPC. I was just going to blast her, but... You are kidding me. Oh my god. Oh, great, then. Oh boy. What a disaster. Okay. All right, so yeah, repeating for damage, pulley for status. I guess Spear Talisman is probably good here. Should be very easy to get Rod on this boss, even though, like, she's pretty resistant. I should be able to get so many shots off. Yeah, there we go. Need, like, exploding bolts or something. I wonder if any of those are hitting the weak point. This is really insane how much stamina this takes, isn't it? Well. Wow, and it killed me. Holy shit, dude. It's a lot of damage. What is my blessing level at? You know what? Maybe it's a better way to take less damage if, I mean, I'm blessing level 14. That's not that low, dude. That's another great attack. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. At least that Rot's doing good work. Look at our, look at this damage combo here. Goodbye, you shit boss. 40k damage, dude. But yeah, that laser attack as well is undodgeable if you're at the wrong distance. Unless you have the backstep talisman, I'm pretty sure. All right, time for another banger boss. I mean, this should be really easy with the cannon, you would think. You know what? This should be one of the best things for this guy. Because it tracks him, which is one of the problems with... I guess if you time it right, it'll also kill the hand because it's got the big AoE on it. Whoa, did he just teleport and immediately get knocked down? Nice, dude. What did I... On Region Locked All bosses, I think I used Sacred Relic Sword here, which is honestly terrible. But this is probably actually one of the best things to use because, yeah, that AoE with the hand, you can just kill the hand with it. You know, for when we're doing the 6-game all bosses run, maybe I should think about using this cannon here. Actually, could be a good spot for it. All right, well, Charo's Hidden Grave has Deathrite Bird. Too bad no Holy Great Bolts, dude. That'd be so cool. Time to eliminate the target. See ya. Hard to argue with that. That was fun. It's fun. Pretty much any of these runs, you can just totally delete Deathbirds because you can stack so much damage. It's always fun. Even if I'm using, like, the worst weapon, it can still be pretty good against them. Okay, so this fight is bad. I think the plan has to be basically just try to knock him down as much as possible. And then when he summons his guys, I just try to explode them all with the Great Bolts. Yeah, this might suck. When people asked, is there going to be a roadblock boss on this run? I didn't think there would be, but then someone brought up Lamenter, and I was like, maybe. I don't know, maybe our damage is going to be... But this guy's got like 30,000 health, and I can't use any stats effects. So, I'm going to say, like, maybe our damage is better than I'm thinking, but... It's not bad. 4K hit. Instantly goes away. I'm gonna be too slow like this, man. It's so over. How many do I have on me? Oh yeah, it's over for sure. They're really all missing? Fuck off, dude. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like... Even a full volley just doesn't even kill them. What the hell do I do? What happened there? What's happening? Something weird happens. You can cancel him out of that? Okay, whoa. Okay, wait. There might be... There's something going on there. Fuck. Oh, and it locked me off, and now I lose. Wait, no, I don't. Okay, whoa. Okay, wait a second. I actually need to test this, dude. But we beat him somehow. Yeah, I'm gonna make myself invincible. So, I don't think it... I doubt it was a damage thing, but it's possible. Let's go. I mean, we can go watch it again, maybe, too. I wish I wasn't blocking the way, dude. 413, I hit him with a 413 hit. That one was bigger. That must have been a headshot, right? Because there was actually yellow. And yeah, he gets canceled right there, doesn't he? It's got to be a headshot. What happened there? He tries to go again, and then they all instantly die. Like, what is that? I'm sure that's repeatable in some way. I don't know if it'd be consistent, but maybe you do have to headshot him at the perfect time. No, I just normally headshotted him there. But what if it has to be a headshot with repeating fire or something? And now let's see if they die here. They all die immediately. What the hell? Okay, let's see if that... maybe repeating shot just makes it way easier. Look at that. You just headshot him. It was that easy all this time. I guess his hands blocked it there, but now when he spawns in, they just die instantly? It's like it's the Gundyr cheese all over again, dude. Okay, well, Charles is done. That's the best way to do it at this point. But is that really useful? I don't think so. I didn't really try the bows extensively. Hopefully we can make quick work of this guy. What I like to see. Literally holy, dude. Literal holy damage. Or maybe at some point I'll just go and test that strat more. But what should I use on the demi-human? Mariga. I kind of feel like just blast with physical or something. It's not bad damage. Yeah, this is honestly the only crossbow without statuses that actually does legitimately good damage. Actual good damage with this thing. This area looks really nice, but it's too bad it's kind of garbage. The only thing it's got going for it is that it looks sick. And even just think about the bosses you have here, too. Oh, yeah, there are great bosses in the DLC. It's just this whole southern half of the map. Okay, maybe not half, but this whole area, pretty much. Pretty underwhelming. Okay, Holy's good here, but I kind of wanted to try... I did want to try Rod as well. But yeah, maybe we could go repeating and just blast him too, I guess. I can't remember which way I'd go on this one. I think this is this wrong? Yep. Holy shit, I almost died. That can't be right either, what I just did. Oh yeah, no, I'm supposed to dodge at the end. Okay, surely I can get some repeating shots off here. Just force it, dude. Man, he's tanky as hell, isn't he? Holy shit, dude. What? I thought I was... Oh, that's the problem? How did I use on my heals already, dude? I thought for sure that was too early. One HP in a dream. I thought for sure that was way too early on that jump, but I guess I was probably a couple frames away from dying there, but fairly calculated. Okay, so let's do the Rao base, I guess, next. New night raid mode, such a letdown. I was really thinking it was gonna be an actual endless mode that you just go on forever until you lose. That's what I thought. And I would have been very interested in that. That sounds like a lot of fun to me. I was so curious how they were going to deal with leveling and how they were going to deal with upgrades, but then it was nothing, pretty much. It was just some red tanky guys. Okay, so I don't know. You could probably rot this boss, but it's probably not the best thing. Maybe frost and fire. Okay. I wonder if these jump shots will land. Huh, actually did. some frostbite. Really bleed? Really? How to bleed? Oh god. That one. Oh, nice, dude. Mid-air kill. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Yeah, the more I fought her, the more I actually like her because she does have a lot of cool punishes and stuff. I still absolutely hate the insta-rot phase 2 thing. I think that's garbage, but... And maybe some of the hitboxes are a little questionable, but she's... Like, at first she started as like a D tier, I feel like, or maybe a C, but she's moved up to... I don't actually know what. At least a B+, at least. Maybe more. Yeah, I kind of like including Ballarat with Enter Ilum. I think it's nice doing it this way. Godric, a very good boss for a second boss. I think Godric's okay. I think he's probably a C tier boss or so. That's where I'd have him. Bonk. We are going to be a little bit highly scaled for this area, but no one. I don't think anyone really does all bosses speedruns in this game. I haven't seen anyone do that since the DLC came out. At least. Elden Ring boss. I don't know. Millennia is the most fun fight for me, but highest on a tier list would probably be Malekith or something. Okay, kind of hoping we can just mainly go fire here again. Here we go, just tank it. So much of that missed. Oh god. Could be a nice big punish here, though. Ooh. Again? Please don't. Instant. Oh. Holy shit, that was close, dude. God damn. Nice jump. Buggin'. Mid-air dancing line kill? Oh, that was so sick, dude. The sidestep. My god, that was sick. All right, and this is what I say this on every run that I do. This is why I like going through Ballarat at this point in the run. It's because you actually get to use this staircase that is normally useless. Staircase that I allegedly would love more than my children if I had them. Wait, the PvP stairs, is that a thing? People fight here? Wouldn't seem like it'd be that good of an arena, but what do I know? Doing that on a casual run's crazy? You think so? I do it because it really isn't... It probably is slower, but not by enough that makes me not want to do it. I'm gonna wait for this guy to path, I guess. Maybe I don't need to. Watch me die now. He should do his little tornado thing. I wonder if I ran with that, if I would have just gotten eviscerated, dude. Okay, well, speaking of taking long to get through something, hopefully this is fine. Natan's coming in. These guys just have so much health for no reason, is what I'm kind of concerned about. I shouldn't have gone blood-sucking tier, because I'm gonna need to heal, and then I just won't be able to. Okay. Fuck, he's getting destroyed. When you can just input read dodge like that, then nothing else even matters anymore. Oh, he's just getting smoked. Look at Dane just rolling. Dane only knows the way of the roll. Great. Well, this is pretty much over, isn't it? I can't even rot lead either. She's immune for some reason. Nice. Okay, finally. I'll never forget my first playthrough against this encounter. It's not a boss, but pretty much functions the exact same as a boss. And how I had just 5 NPCs gunning me down. And I didn't want to summon because I don't normally summon on a first playthrough. And that was fun. Like, Dane is honestly the more annoying one, I would say. Because he just rushes you down. He, just sprints at you forever. But just need a couple more volleys at him. Or I could try to blast him. But might not be the smartest idea. Maybe I should. 1 heal left. Nice. I need to get far away enough, and then I can maybe try to cannon stun lock her. Doesn't look too bad, though, I think mostly because I'm burnt out from this encounter on previous runs. That's actually not at all. I almost never do this fight like this. I almost 100% of the time cheese this fight because of this. I just have some stamina problems, but yeah, we can just kind of loop this. Please start backstepping or something. One more. No way. What's the best Oh, shut your mouth, dude. Okay, nice. We were like just at the right distance there for that to land. Well, we made it through, finally. Yeah, greatest fight ever. Well, you're not intended to fight them with crossbows, so I don't know what you're talking about. It's clearly my fault. Okay, so repeating crossbow might have some openings, potentially. The bloodsucking tier has unironically made this quite a few bosses in this run much harder than they would be otherwise. When can I get the repeating fire off, I wonder? So there's the rot. Oh, shit. Whoops. Man, he does a lot of fucking damage, doesn't he? A bit more resistant to bleed and frost. I should have got more bleed bolts for sure. Whoops. I was tempted, but there's no way. You gonna go up? Slowly but surely. There's the rot. I guess I may as well try to get poisoned too. Fuck. I assume I haven't gotten it yet, right? Okay, I got it. Nice. Massive bleed proc. Surely I remember how to dodge this properly. Here we go. Fuck. Oh god. Kind of want to cannon kill him. I want to cannon kill him in midair. Okay, here we go. When do I do it? I guess when he does this one. Oh, that was sick, dude. Get sucked back to the ground, bro. Yep, sub 1 hour, all bosses run, dude. World's first, surely. I wouldn't have been surprised if he just survived that because, you know, he pulled a bail, just couldn't be killed in midair or something. And then I just got one-shotted by that attack. Anyways, there it is, dude. All 207 bosses. Crossbow Ballista only. I forget, did I do the ending? This behemoth is gonna be sitting on the throne. But yeah, it did take 25 hours in-game time, which, I mean, that's not bad, right? Considering crossbows aren't the best. Overall, I think most of the crossbows kind of suck, and there's not a good reason to use them, except for the pulley crossbow is good for statuses, and I think that has good use cases for normal characters because you can just offhand it to get rot and stuff off very, very fast. So that one's legitimately good. The repeating crossbow is by far the highest damage potential, but it's, you know, it takes so much stamina, it's hard to get off, but out of the crossbows, it's the highest damage. And then Rabat's cannon's actually pretty good too. And the tracking's quite nice. So I could see some use cases for that as well. But one thing I was hoping they'd be able to do is NPC stun locks and bosses who can get knocked down, stun lock those ones. But it just, the reload's way too slow for it.